Hey yo, you know what time it is? It is time for the Miss V and Trader Prad show. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, March 10th.
That's right, Prad. Hey guys, welcome. Indeed, positive day. So please make sure you like this video, ask us anything, and as usual, be active on the chat. How's the trading day going?
So far, not bad at all. You know,
Okay.
market's having a great day. 3%
That's
on
right.
Nasdaq, 2.5% on the S&P 500. I'm having a little bit of a technical issues, but we're back just in time. What perfect timing! Everything's back and ready to get going. So hope you guys are here. Let's have some fun in the markets. A lot of our tech stocks are moving north direction, as you guys can already see, and we got some earnings stocks to talk about. We also got the oil stocks to go check on at what they're doing today compared to last few days or the whole week now. So a lot of stuff on the docket, a lot of stuff to watch, a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's get going. I already see people talking about Bumble in the chat. Bumble having earnings report over there and actually doing good. I think they made earnings on that
Yeah.
profit on that earning report,
Great
on that
earnings.
great earnings on that quarter. Do you know what the jump was in pre-market? I think they jumped around 10% in pre-market, and now they just carried that overall momentum to the north side, up 44% today on Bumble. Obviously, I've never used Bumble. Maybe one day I'll have to, because in this current generation, how else are you gonna meet women if without dating apps, right? So I might just have to go make myself a Bumble or a Tinder or whatever one of those accounts these days soon, just so I could start spending some of my trading money on some beautiful women across the world. So
That's
Bumble,
right. And just real quick,
yeah, go
as you
for it.
said, Bumble was 21% to the
21,
upside, so it's doubled, I believe, right
yeah.
now. And yeah, guys, make sure you have our watch list absolutely free. Very, very helpful in your bookmarks.
100%, man. A lot of help from that watch list every day. Why need Bumble when you got Miss V? Guys, come on. Guys, come on. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning to everyone that's in here today and everyone who's not also in here. All right. So we talked about Bumble. Let's go quickly take a look at what AMD is doing currently. What am I even typing? AMD. Okay, let's go take a quick look at AMD currently. I know AMD did make a run towards 110. Yesterday, 110 to the dot was the high day. I believe it was exactly 110 or either off by 5 cents. I forget. One of those stocks was off by 5 cents and the other one hit exactly 110. Either way, that barrier coming into play one more time today for AMD. We did break out of 100, even though the Nasdaq and the QQQ and the S&P 500 both try to make a new high. AMD struggling to break above that 110 level and really clear past it with some follow through, but still very happy seeing these 106, 107 levels. If you're followed Sean on this Twitter, on Twitter, not on the Twitter, on Twitter, if you're following Sean, you see a sticky note talking about the 106, 107 levels and also looking for a possible 110 breakout. I think he got long around these levels that he mentioned, and he absolutely minted that money over there. Also, some other positions that I saw him trade today were SoFi. SoFi, another stock, we love trading SoFi. Obviously, it just sucks to see the stock below 10. It's just struggling to get above 10. Maybe the next earnings report will help it really clear past the high. And another stock that he just talked about is Microsoft, 281 on the sticky note. That's the big one. Let's go check out this big one, 281. Indeed, yeah, 281, 282 breakout long, all the way up to 285, almost $5 in the money. Many reloads, he says. So Sean has obviously that sticky note, man. You better follow that sticky note. Free plays, free money just being handed out, and if you're not taking advantage of it, somebody else is. Somebody else is, and they're making money off of that.
That's right.
Prad's not getting married. The Bumble won't be for long term. That's right, baby. Bumble's for short term only. No long term Bumble ever. That's for sure. Let me just throw some quick orders over here. Bang, 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 and we're good. All right. Market bullish today show ought to be a breeze. TQQQ. Got it. I was kind of confused on reading that sentence. My brain was completely screwing itself up over there. But yeah, 100% agree. I think the market having a beautiful rebound day after struggling for the past few days. Oil, however, is struggling a little bit. I think oil is now. I had to restart my computer before the show, so my trading view is not up, and neither is my trade ideas. So just give me a second to open this bad boy. But yeah, so obviously with the oil coming down, with the market rebounding and having great strength, a lot to talk about, a lot of great stuff to trade in general. Market is falling. Market is coming down right now. I wouldn't really say it's fallen though. You know, we're still up almost 3% on NASDAQ. And what were we going to look at here? We're going to look at crude. What is crude oil doing today and what levels are we at? We're below 120. We're around 117.60. This is delayed by 15 minutes. So I could have, you know, I am lagging on the data for crude oil, but that's fine. You know, it's around 116, 120s, and down about almost 5% today for crude. Remember the numbers? Oh wait, the numbers are already out. It was supposed to be out at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. SoFi 982. Yep, SoFi is indeed 982. Inflation is already priced in. I know I read a couple articles that people think you know, inflation's already priced in because of the down move that we had in the last few months or so in January and February, the downside and the destruction of portfolios. Inflation could very well be priced in, but also it couldn't, right? So it's a good thing to guess it. But at the end, just buy the dips of really valuable stocks like AMD at 100, Microsoft at 280s, 270s, Apple at 150s or 152s or whatever, right? So just buying these valuable companies on good prices is just the best way to time the market in case you're trying to time it for the long side, that is, because of the inflation being priced in or whatever. Hit my stop on poop, had to flush it. That's a good one. I'm not even sure if that's a real ticker. Let me go find out. I think you're lying to me. Yeah, 100%. You're just making a joke out of it. Good joke, though. I like it. Hit my stop on poop. I had to flush it. That's a good one. CLC22 on NM crude futures. Yeah, I just don't pay for the entitlements for crude futures, so I don't have it. Obviously, it's a quick request to ask Neil or Greg to do it for me, but there's no point in getting it because obviously I don't really trade them too much, so it's just added costs in a way. Retail spending is still high. Retail spending is indeed still high. People are willing to spend money still, and that's where I came into the point for Apple. You know, Apple with their what was it? The conference call? Not a conference call. Apple event. Apple with their event yesterday, showing their new or showcasing their new phone, a cheaper phone. I think it's fine even if they didn't showcase a cheap phone. Apple people would have still bought Apple products even if it was $1,000 and so on. So I don't think retail spending is going down just yet. You can look at oil CFDs for real time in data in real trading view data. Okay, I didn't know that. Next time I pull it up, maybe we can look at it. I can teach you how to make 1,000 day trading options. Ooh, okay. If you're trying to sell something, just, you know, we have a beautiful moderator who's willing to ban you in within seconds. So that's just a warning. Don't be selling anything on our chat, please. Please let me know what you think about RKLB. 100%. RKLB. What is RKLB? Rocket Labs Aerospace. So RKLB today is currently on the dailies. We see some resistance around $9 around here. So notice how this consolidation period, these lows, these highs, these candle tail highs, and these candle tail lows all kind of coincide with that $9 level. Today up 4.52% on RKLB on NASDAQ. Today up 4.7%, sorry, and getting ready to go test that $9 level. If we actually clear past that $9 level, I think we have some beautiful moves to the north side on RKLB. But if we see resistance around 9 coming in, then I think you know, probably coming back in and settling around 880 for the rest of the day until we find some volume or some momentum coming in during power hour, which happens to be 3 to 4 lucky for you guys, from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you get to see Neil, Sean, Brendan, and also the beautiful Miss V on the closing show.
Brad. I also saw a lot of people talk about NIO today.
NIO?
Yes, NIO having a great day. Last time I checked, it was like around 9% to the upside. While you're bringing the chart, we have a super chat for $20 from Henry Zat. More thanks for Prad. Thank you so much for supplying Prad and making him happy.
That's right, baby. The dank fund keeps on getting danker. I don't know how else to explain it. Henry Z and everybody else supplying the dank funds. I love you guys always. And obviously, we got to find something to fund Miss V's fund. I don't know what Starbucks fund for Miss V. S-Bucks fund.
Sugar shaming today happened.
Sugar shaming? What's that?
Yeah, because like Sean asked me to go Starbucks drink and literally a lot of like syrups, sugar, you know.
In your drinks?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, so I've been sugar shamed.
Don't listen to these guys. They're just upset that they can't eat that sugar. Obviously, they're older, so you know it takes longer for them to lose that.
I had a lecture from Brandon there.
Brandon, always being a good fatherly figure over there. I love it though. You know, great conversations in general. But the diabetes. Nah, I mean, yeah, sugar is not good for you, obviously, but. Look at Miss V. You think it's gonna really affect her? She can obviously use it. She can obviously use it.
Sugar works in the opposite with me, you know.
Really?
And sugar makes me feel better.
That's good.
Fresher.
I love sugar. I love sugar.
You know who also?
Chocolate.
Tony.
Tony? Oh, he always has candy.
Wow,
I love it. He buys it for people, to be honest.
That's
he buys it for us.
Every time I pass, I see how many candies Tony has. I'm like, what? Someone on this planet likes sugar more than me?
No, Tony, he buys candy and he sets it on the corner of his desk so whoever walks by can grab one.
I want to grab to
Yeah, it's for you, it's for Sean, it's for all of us, and that's the best part about him. This kid is an absolute beauty of a human.
We love Tony.
We love Tony. Tony the Tiger. All right, so NIO was the stock that Miss B pulled up from the chat, I believe. Obviously making crazy moves today, 12% to the north side. I'm actually in disbelief that NIO is at these prices, man. What a crazy time. NIOs are at 11, 8 or 18, $20 at the moment, but still a beautiful move overall. 12% to the north with 40 million shares traded. Let's go check on what Tesla is doing because we are talking about EV stocks. I want to go check on real quick if Tesla has cleared past 850 and looks like it did. It's at 860 almost. You know, it went up to 858 and pretty much where Neil was talking about the possible rejection coming in for Tesla near 860 because if 850 clears, there is some barriers at 860, 865. So that barrier already coming into play for Tesla, and since the market is pushing down right now off those highs, Nasdaq was up 3%. Now Nasdaq is only up 2.5%. ES was up 2.6%, and now ES is only up 2%. So where we are coming down a little bit on the overall market, obviously that's going to take Tesla along with it. That's right. HUSA is ripping. Yeah, let's go take a look at some of these oil stocks from over the last week. HUSA on Amex. HUSA once again moving, but obviously it's going to be on SSR. It should have been on SSR day 2. Why is it on Y? Did it drop 10% today also and then rip? That's the only explanation I see. So it dropped more than 10% today off of yesterday's close. If someone can verify that for me by doing the math, I would love that. So overall, the stock was on SSR yesterday. It turned on to SSR today also, but now it's actually up 13%. Even though being on SSR, basically it's going to be a little harder, and I'm putting it on quotes, to short the stock. And it's going to be a little harder because you can't just take off the shares from the bids to short it. You have to short it by staying on the offers while the stock goes up. That's the only way you can get filled short. And I see AH says yes it did. So thank you for confirming that for me, that it did drop more than 10% today, and which is why it's on SSR day 1 again. So every time SSR happens, it goes on for 2 days. It goes for on that day that it happened and on the second day after that. But if on the second day SSR gets re-triggered, then SSR goes on for that day and the next day after that. So that cycle just keeps on repeating until SSR day 2 gets completed. So right now we're gonna still have to be on SSR day 1 and moving on to tomorrow. HUSA moving crazy moves though. Look at this volume coming in. We are just going into market movers, only 15 minutes into market movers, so there's still a good amount of time for volume to be in the market. You know, lunchtime starts from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so we're watching this one move. Look at this. This looks like stops getting blown out if you ask me, and you know how I check that. Let me go to here, 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 here. Too many here's, huh, Miss V?
Huh?
Never mind. I'm just being dumb. All right, so yeah, there we go. Stops are getting taken out. These are all stops getting taken out. These are stops. Nope. These let's go do this way. Let's do fixed indicators, volume profile for fixed range. Close this guy, and then I want from here to here. So now we're seeing some backfill coming in. So let's see if they actually fill it all the way through. If they fill it all the way through, then we can see the stops getting blown out and there is no supply or demand. Sorry, there's no supply for the demand. But if we don't get the backfill, then we're just gonna probably keep on ripping here. So let me just delete this one now that we already used it, and we're coming back here and see how the stops got taken out, but short sellers are still coming into play. So there's still some liquidity here, but there could be just stops giving you that liquidity. I'm loving the energy today, Prad. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, obviously, I don't know where the energy is coming from. Maybe I had some good night's rest. Maybe it was last night's video gaming session came in clutch, and I had some good games there, even though I actually lost some rank overall. But yeah, I'm glad I'm here with you guys, for you guys. Yeah.
And we're so glad to have you with us, Prad. And by the way, I just wanted to show you my Tesla trades today, guys. Just one long trade. I got in at 850.50 cents. Got my best out is at 857, so around $6 per share in the money for this long. And I'm now fully out. I was holding like around 10% of my position in here, and then stock started to go lower. I didn't want it to get at the point where it's lower than my buying price, so I just got out on the way, like 50 cents profit on this out. Anyways, I like it, and congratulations if anyone also caught that long move on Tesla. Let's see where it will go now. It's still 3% up on the day. I don't think this will be like really dramatic move to the downside, because overall markets and Tesla also look strong today.
Yeah, 100%, without a doubt. I mean, beautiful reversal in the markets after having multiple negative days, and I can't stop talking about it. I love to see the markets move up, love to see them be green, and you know, obviously we love to see multiple people's portfolios still stay alive a little bit longer. AMD coming down a little bit with the overall market here. Where am I typing? I'm typing in the wrong box. Give me a second. MNDT/NQ, and over here I want to type AMD. So AMD, oh, I typed in MAD instead of AMD. AMD came down off that 110 level quite a bit. Now we're looking at 108 one more time. Let's see if support can come in at 108 for AMD. Market's also trying to find support at the moment on the 50-period EMA for the NASDAQ, on the dailies that I'm looking at, and I'm expecting ES to look something similar. Let me just click on this chart, hit low default apply, and ES is indeed looking a lot similar, trying to bounce off the 50-period EMA. Let's see if that can give the market the bounce that we need. Now, AMD is below VWAP slightly on the 100-period EMA, and this is a 3-minute chart that you're looking at.
We've got a super chat from the Hungry Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. Can y'all check Indo MXC or CNP? Thanks. So just take a peek. Which one would you love to take a look at? Because all of those are obviously small oil names.
For sure, yeah. We can start off with the big one, obviously, INDO. Darn, I forgot that my trade ideas is not open, so let me just quickly do that. Trade ideas, while this one's loading. Quickly load up, buddy. There we go. And file layout, load layout, Prad, open, and then we just need to do new, come on, new single stock window. Bring this one over here, and then we'll share this to all screens. Awesome. That way we can come back here. So INDO obviously being the number one on that list, I believe. No, it's IMPP, but INDO is something that we've been watching for quite a bit now, and moving back north one more time, 32%. We already saw how HUSA was moving up north in a drastic fashion, and we love watching these positions move. So oil once again back in play. I guess it wasn't really out of play, right? So INDO moving up north with a 30% move, but keep in mind that this stock was also down more than 10% off the open, so it's on SSR day one once again. It was on SSR day one yesterday after this big move that we saw go from what, $80 to well, not this. I think it was a different move. Overall, it is on SSR. Same thing as HUSA. And MXC, let's go check out that one on New York, on Nasdaq, on Amex. So Mexico Energy, something if I remember correctly, is now down 10% and is actually not looking like the other stocks, which is your INDOs and your what was the other one, your Husa. So this one's kind of still stuck around here, low on volume end too. Notice how this is way lower on the volume end compared to what it actually did yesterday. I believe yesterday it did close to 84 million, maybe, yeah, 84, almost 100 million, and today we're seeing a complete lack of volume, only 400,000 shares traded. So that just goes to show how money is being more put into INDO, HUSAs, maybe even IMPP. Let's go check out. Yeah, even IMPP has more volume than Mexico Energy overall. This is why cancel culture exists. People are too soft. Oh, no cancel culture talks. Please. We don't want to go into those conversations. Those conversations get wild. Wonder why MXC is done. I guess, obviously there's only so many stocks that people want to trade, and big money, at least algorithms that are day trading, and day traders such as ourselves, Neil, Sean, Luca, Greg, all of us over here on the floor, we're going to be looking for stocks that have actual volume in it. So for example, if we see IMPP having volume and MXC not having volume, and we want to trade oil stocks, we know easily what our go-to choice of trade is going to be. It's going to be IMPP, it's going to be INDO, maybe even CEI, which is doing probably more volume than IMPP. Let's go check out CEI. Yeah, so even CEI rather than going into MXC. So that's why MXC looks a lot more dead than other stocks. It's not that it's dead. It's because people are looking at where the volume is being put into and where big money is trading, and hence that's why it's completely lacking of volume over there. CEI creeping back to flat. CEI, another stock in the same territory. A lot of these stocks are going to look like that. Also on SSR day one now, and was down more than 10% at a point. Now only down 3%, getting back or trying to get back to flat. Yesterday, if you remember Sean's trade, he took that fill at 105, 106, and he rode it all the way to 107. Look at the low today. That same $1 level on CEI coming into play, allowing you to take the same trade, replicate a bit of yesterday going on over here, and giving you almost 20 cents. Your risk to reward on that trade is literally the same thing as I talked about yesterday. You have a risk of maybe 5 cents to the downside and a big upside potential reward that's giving you the chance of 20 cents, 30 cents to the upside. So CEI, another beautiful move in front of that $1 long coming into play, and looks like oils are bouncing.
Prad, great report. Thank you. Harry on the chat says, how is Bumble up so much? Well, Harry, I sent you the link for a free super chat especially for you. Please add it to your bookmarks. Check it every morning. And the thing in here is Bumble beat fourth quarter profit estimates and also said it expects strong growth at its Bumble app in 2022. And Prad, I was also keeping an eye on Bitcoin. 42,400.
Yes,
We're talking, it fell, and we're like, okay, we're now buying more because we don't want to see later, I wish I bought more.
That's right.
So great day for Bitcoin, crypto stocks. I believe Coinbase is also going higher with the rest of the crypto world.
Okay, yeah, we can take a look at Coinbase. I'm actually scrolling up over here to see some messages from Greg about when is the okay, here we go. Executive order on crypto coming this week. What day is it? Wasn't it supposed to be today sometime? Maybe not today, maybe today. Sometime this week though. We're supposed to be talking about some cryptocurrency tightening, some regulations, some rules, some USD coin that's coming out. I'm trying to see a date over here. I'm not finding any date in this article at all. But overall, this is what we're talking about. Crypto. Biden to sign new crypto legislation coming in very soon. Let me just hit that like button over there. 349 likes only today. Not bad, but we can get that buddy up a little bit higher.
You just liked?
I just liked. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, again, I know you like 420 Henry Z. So here 352. You have a chance to be the like number 420.
Oh, that's right. 420, baby. But man, what a chance. What a beautiful move back on crypto. 10% on Bitcoin. Amazing pop happening over here. Looks like the shorts getting blown out one more time, and this time we better move past 44, 45k all the way to 50k. I was listening to a Kodak Black podcast, Trading in the Morning, while you guys were on the morning show, and on that podcast, Kodak Black was talking about how Drake gave him $250,000 in Bitcoin, and Kodak Black goes, "Do I sell it? Do I take profit?" And I was just like, "No, that's free Bitcoin. Why would you sell it? Hold on to it. That's free money. That's possible, future." And then Kodak Black really goes into talking about how he's thinking about taking Bitcoin payments for concerts and Bitcoin payments for even his album sales. So not only are sports players doing it, now also we got record labels and artists trying to get into that business, and we got Snoop Dogg who's big into NFTs. So everything combined, man, crypto is just looking beautiful in the future, and I can't wait to see where this goes off. Back to 42k. Beauty. Obviously, as Miss V mentioned, if it does go below 34, 33, 32, we're loading the bag, and we're not saying this time we missed out.
That's right, Brad. And also, we would really appreciate if you type something in the chat so people can tag you.
Fair. All right. Coinbase is what you were talking about. Thanks for the crypto move. So thanks to crypto move overall, Coinbase getting a nice pump going on here. 10% to the upside. Could also be, the overall move in the market helping Coinbase today. Just ripping up almost 10% with 2.6 million shares traded. Let's go look on the dailies. What levels? Obviously, that 200 level is going to stand out. A nice even dollar significant level out there. Spammer, ban him. Coinbase, what does Coinbase levels look like? So we got 188 high over here, so we're just gonna run that up to 190, and then we got this 200 high, but that 200 level doesn't really, we got a couple days bottoming out and a couple days highs of 200, but we got another significant level at closer to 205, 210 than 200 really. So I think we're just gonna let the stock do its play. We got a level right here at 180 that we can keep on watch. Today looks like we hit a high of 181 flat. No, actually we went up to 181.07, and then the rejection started coming in for Coinbase. Good morning, Mikey.
Cool on the chat asking Microsoft long. We were touching on Microsoft, I believe, but again, Sean on his sticky note right here in the pre-market wrote Microsoft buying at 281. Microsoft now is at around 285. So that was a great call from Sean on Microsoft. So cool. Make sure you follow Sean on Twitter.
Are you the same cool that I had to ban off of Discord today morning for spamming?
I don't know.
Like, if that is you, please don't spam our Discord, because I had to ban you for trying to sell a WhatsApp number or whatever. If that was you, please don't do that. I'll let you back in if that was you, because I see you're in the chat on YouTube chat. But I thought that was just a spammer who's just trying to, sell stuff on our Discord. But if it's not you, you're talking about Microsoft, let me go check out MSFT.
I'm not the same cool.
You're not the cool? Okay, good. Because that guy, for sure, I thought that was a different one. I thought that was just a scammer. So I'm glad that's not you. You're talking about Microsoft. We love tech stocks over here at Trader TV. At least I love tech stocks. Maybe I should not put words in everyone else's mouth. I love tech stocks. I'm a big tech guy. AMD, my baby over there. Microsoft, you know, there was a time of period where I used to hate Microsoft, but I have no option but use Microsoft because you can't play games on anything else. But now at this current time being, after what was that garbage operating system? It was Microsoft Vista or something that took over 1 gigabyte of space. Man, what a horrible time to have a Microsoft operating system. But now Windows 10, pretty decent of OS, and you know the company's still doing great. Can't go wrong with it. The Xbox side business is also booming. Activision buying them, or them buying out Activision, is gonna help out the gaming side a lot. So all I see is dollar signs and dollar signs for Activision in the future. Never really do I see more downside for these guys. So that's why I understand why, you know, Sean goes, just buy good companies, bro. Just buy something that's valuable, like Microsoft, AMD, and so on. Just buy these good companies and just call it a day. Stop buying like your Affirms and SoFis and your Palantirs, because they don't have profits, right? So I understand that theory on that side.
But Amazon is proposing to acquire a movie company MGM. So maybe we can take a look at that name.
MGM?
Amazon?
Oh, AMZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon actually having a trouble, I believe, with the Department of Justice. Well, they're not having trouble, but they're about to get probed for some criminal practices. Apparently, they didn't hand over the papers or whatever that needs to be handed over to the DOJ to prove that they're not doing anything bad on their end. And obviously, they did not do that. And that's now should be causing them into, or should be causing some issues, but looks like that's gonna be a nepa, as Sean says, because these guys pumped up almost up 1%, even with that negative catalyst looming over their head. Obviously, it could be the overall market just ripping, allowing Amazon to go up in pre-market and consolidate sideways. And if it's not that, then it looks like they're just gonna shake it off. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Shout out to Justin and Taylor Swift.
Justin Bieber's in there?
No, Justin, the marketing guy, is a big fan of Taylor Swift.
Right. I thought Justin Bieber was in there when you said that. But yeah, shaking off those fears of DOJ probing and just, no fear. For a company like Amazon, though, that big, like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? They're just gonna slap them on the wrist, tell them to pay some fines, and they'll just walk off with it, right? So it makes sense why Amazon does not care about it. AMD insanely strong. AMD did come off quite a bit with the overall market move to the downside. So AMD coming almost as low as 108. I think somebody asked for a buy opportunity on AMD. Obviously I would wait for this low over here near 106, or even the way we traded today. You could look for a long around these highs, 108, 108 or so, which is right now. But I'm hands off. It's that time of the day where no real trades I can find just yet. Market could go back up north. We have a pretty beautiful consolidation channel in the overall market that's trying to just keep on going higher here, and I think we're gonna try to hold on the strength in the market for the rest of the day, especially because we haven't made too violent of a swing in the market, and I mean that by the dislocation away from VWAP. Last few days we've seen the market just really dislocate from VWAP to the upside, retrace all the way to the downside, and then dislocate from there really quick too, and then we just saw whipsaw all over the place. Today it's just a beautiful, calm, peaceful channel up north in the market, and I think that speaks volumes on how the market has slowed down in its nastiness. I mean, look at the VIX today. The VIX is down big time. The volatility has gone down by almost 8%, almost 9%. So it just goes to show that those crazy nasty swings that we've been watching are kind of calm down a bit, and we can breathe once again. People can breathe normally. Let me just throw some orders here. Miss V, you want to do something by then?
Sure, I can take it over in here, guys. So I wanted to explain my Tesla trade a little bit today. I was looking for that Tesla to bring this 850 level for me to be able to get into the long trade. So I bought it at 851. But as you can see, like my exits out of trade, like the range is not really big in between of them, around $2, $2, $2. Because honestly, I was not really expecting Tesla to break 859 level, 858 on this move to the upside. I mean, I believe it still can happen today, but I was not expecting it from this move. And yes, and as we see now, Tesla went a little bit lower, but now trying to get back there, and we will see if it's gonna break 860. You see this 857 level, 859, 858, pretty much strong, and it didn't break. So let's see if it breaks. It has room to go much higher today.
Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, 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 oh. Anyone who knows that song? No?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's from? Where from, Missy? What album? Let's see it. What album? No, my Stream Deck. Oh, that's right. I didn't open Stream Deck
I don't
because
remember.
You know what artist?
No.
Kanye West.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. But it's very like a thin voice in the beginning, right?
I think the person who sang that, can we get much higher? I think it was Kid Cudi. I think it was Kid Cudi who did that, and then Rihanna was in that song too, I believe.
Wow.
I think so. I think
need
so.
to listen
It was
to
from
it
My
again.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of the best albums known to mankind. Best albums ever dropped. Period. All right. Short SQ at 111.5, good level, you think. Text Arun for me, please. Yeah, obviously I can't text Arun. I don't even have his number. Do black skinhead? Yeah, I can do. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Getting back to SQ 111.5. SQ.NQ, SQ.NY. Yeah, SQ.NY. We're hearing some good news coming on the floor, so it looks like people are making money. Good job, guys. But Square, man, look at this stock, up 10% today. You're talking about shorting it or going long it. Let me scroll up again. Good level, you think, at 111.5. 111.5, good level.
Why are they
SQ.
clapping?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Square 111.5. Yeah, I don't think that's a level, to be honest. Yeah, no, I don't think I would use that as a level if I was you. There's a lot of consolidation over here, a lot of shares accumulating. I have this line for some reason. I don't even know where this line comes from. Maybe I move this to over here instead. And then I'll throw one over here because the amount of bottoms and tops we have around here, which is 109. So I don't think I would use 111, my friend. Nope. Let me just quickly go here and tell these guys to be quiet. Yo, quiet down.
Suspicious.
Yeah, need to quiet down. UAE to call on OPEC to increase oil production, says Brandon. Brandon also put in, Biden issues executive order on digital assets, crypto risks today. Oh, that was 13 minutes ago. I'm sorry. But wow. That's insane. Wow. But yeah, UAE to call on OPEC to increase oil production, says Brandon in the chat. All right, MULN, Prad, yeah, for sure. MULN, I forget the way you say the stock name, but yeah, the company name, but MULN, the EV stock once again, kind of not really that hot today because obviously it's down. So I know a lot of people are looking for the long side instead. So MULN, 61 million shares, still above $1, which is good. And I think it might try to stay above $1 for quite a bit, but now. MULN, still down for today, and the barriers coming in around $1.35. Yesterday's highs are around $4 overall, so multiple barriers. Mulan, no, it's not Mulan, it's Mullen Automotive or something. Mullen, whatever.
Yeah.
Now I'm just lost.
Mulan.
Mulan, Mulan's like a character from a Disney.
This cartoon.
Yeah. Zila, keep the popcorn ready. All right, buddy, let's pull out the popcorn.
popcorn.
As long as it's not the AMC popcorn, though, right? I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, Zila, get the popcorn ready. Apparently, 12 million shares traded on a stock that's less than a penny. You gotta keep in mind that this is nothing really that big of a deal. That's not really too much of a thing going on over here, but 10% up today, right? Can't complain about that 10% move overall. Let's go look at it on the dailies real quick. Do I have orders? I do have orders, so let me also layer some more orders here. Bang and bang, awesome. So looking at on the dailies, maybe I go over here on TradingView instead. Look at that barrier near 69 cents. Ironic? Nah. BBLG, guys, is bone biologic stocks. We need that at war. BBLG is ripping. BBLG on NASDAQ. BBLG is not ripping. It's has 500,000 shares traded overall, and I'm expecting it to not even have any move. Okay, I'll take that back. It has a candle. Pretty much that one candle alone is 500,000 shares. And besides that, there's no volume on it. If there is more volume on this, we'll see. Maybe it actually has a substantial move behind it. But right now, it's up 39% without a doubt. Kind of moving away from the opening price. What is going on here? I'm getting fills on stocks. Awesome. So kind of moving away from its opening price and getting ready to see what it really wants to do in the next few minutes. 92, 93. MNDT 92, 93. Okay, cool. We're good. Why do I have two longs on 93 then? Where is that even? Let me just quickly do this. Awesome. We're good. Cool. SQ moving up. SQ moving up one more time. So SQ was up almost 10%, I believe. Yeah, it is up 10%, getting ready to move up one more time. So the 111 barrier that you were talking about, obviously not something that I would use, and I think it's going to clear past it. Today's high being almost 113. So I might not be thinking about the level like that. So we'll see if 113 can clear today, especially when the market's trying to go test high a day again. Nasdaq is now up 3% again. Well, 2.84. Let me recorrect that. Nasdaq is up 2.8% and ES is up 2.4. For anyone who doesn't know, ES is an S&P 500. So both of them moving up north, and looks like they want to go test high a day again, and that would obviously help these guys clear the north side. SQ going more parabolic. I don't know if you would call it parabolic, but it is getting ready to move north along with the market, which is good, right? North side direction with the market, moving alongside with the market is all great indications for the stock to be for the long side.
Can you look at Boeing and give some thoughts, please? Airlines are, as a group, are trading higher today, including Boeing, up more than 3%. And again, we, guess what, have it on the watch list. The reason for airlines going higher, because oil stocks are going a little bit lower, and travel sector was concerned about fuel prices. So now currently they're a little bit more relaxed, I would say.
Yeah, so which one was it, sorry? I got
Boeing.
Boeing, BA. Oh, okay, Boeing, obviously one of the only two big, large commercial airlines makers in the world, too big to fail, and that's why anytime Boeing goes to the downside, it's just an easy buy long, even with all the controversies that they deal with on their end of the business. Nothing should ever get you away from being long on this company, in my opinion. It's at least in the right price points, right? So Boeing today up 3%. Obviously, we're still waiting to see how the oil restrictions are happening. Surprisingly, I went home and my mom was like putting more conspiracy theories into my head. Wrong person to talk conspiracy theory talks with, mom, because you're just messing with me even more. I go home and my mom literally starts talking tin hat conversations. She's like, oh, maybe they're doing this whole oil stuff because they really want to promote EV cars. And I'm like, Yeah, mom, for sure. That's what it is. For sure, for sure. But it was good.
It's Elon doing everything.
Yeah, my mom literally thinks it was people pulling strings in the back just so people could promote EV sectors more than anything else, more than oil. And she's like, in 10, 15 years, there's gonna be no more oil in the world, and it's just electronic everywhere. My mom has some fun theories out there. Now I understand where I get my craziness from a little
Well,
bit.
and I wouldn't say she's like really wrong.
I mean, she might not be. She might be onto something, says Chad. So it could be. How you know she's wrong? I'm not saying she's wrong, but it's just I'm just giving you an idea of where I get my craziness from on my
Like mother, like daughter.
yeah,
like son?
like mother, like son. Yeah, the conspiracy theory aside from. But most conspiracy theories end up being right. I think that's the stats behind it or something along that. I don't know. All right. She's right on the money first part. That's true. You can't diss your mom. No, not dissing my mom. I know my mom. I love my mama. I love mommy. Where we going? Will we eventually run out of oil? I mean, 100%, no doubt. We gotta eventually run out of oil. But I've also heard theories like, there is so much oil that people don't even know what they're talking about. Obviously, I don't know how much oil the earth has or does not have. I didn't do any petroleum engineering in my life. I didn't do any engineering in my life, so I can't talk about that. But yeah. Called you daughter. Hey man, for a mom, daughter, son, same thing. Your kid is a kid, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I didn't mean to offend you.
Nah, you didn't offend me. The chat's just
I
chat.
thought there is a phrase
Like mother like son. It's the phrase is more along the words of the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
That's right.
So I think that's just like mother like son, like father like daughter. It's the same thing. Like who cares?
Very good.
Yeah. What is the short interest on SQ? It shouldn't be too high, man. It's a good company. Square has been crazy for not too long ago. It's up 10% actually. I'll take that back. That's pretty high. I think anything above 7% is high. Or was it 11%? I forget. Let me go.
8.40% short interest on
8.4?
Yeah.
That's on
Icon.
Icon Terminal.
And yours shows 10%?
I think around 9-10%. What is it? Yeah, 9.46. So Square on Finviz says 12.22, but usually you would see that in the red. So I think it only shows you everything over 20% to be in the red. Let me just go quickly confirm that. GME is no longer 20%. Let's go check on AMC. There we go. So yeah, we confirmed it. Anything over 20%, Finviz colors it as red, and that's how I consider it being a really high short interest, because Finviz colors it as red. That heat map is beautiful today. Yeah, it must look a complete sea of green or sea of blue, actually, because our heat map is blue on our end. Miss V is, I believe, trying her hard over here to pull it up. We'll see what happens.
I'm rushing. Sorry, guys. By the way, meanwhile, Mishruki is asking, do you guys have long-term portfolios? Yes, both of us are investing in Bitcoin. And I believe Prad now have a few stocks.
Sorry, I just had to throw some orders. I was panicking.
All right,
no, we're good. We're good.
Yes, guys, finally, heat map has arrived. A lot of blue colors, which represent positivity in the market, and S&P 500 is up more than 2%, and Nasdaq also is up today. So great, love to see this. We have some negativity in energy, and again, my head is hiding energy. Oxy is the main leader on energy sector. Otherwise, we have negativity in there. Marathon oil is down around 2%. And again, I noticed that when oil is down, markets are ripping. When markets are falling, oil having fun.
Yeah, this do seem to have an inverse relationship going on over there. So if we noticed that yesterday too, we're noticing that today also. But yeah, we'll see if that relationship continues for a little bit longer on these markets. Why is Oxy mooning with oil dumping? OXY on New York. It is. What am I smelling? Some like jambalaya?
Timberline.
What am I smelling right now? Is that what
Oh, I will update you. No worries. We are having this thing, which
I knew it.
is, which is, which is.
I knew it. It smells exactly like
Sorry, guys. Sausage and pepper gumbo with orzo. Ta-da!
Super chicken night.
Bon appetit.
Super chicken day.
That's right.
Oxy, why is Oxy moving when crude is falling? I think most oil stocks started making a reversal to the north side. So IMPP, here's IMPP moved up north a little bit. I believe CEI moved up north too. So Oxy is actually moving up even harder than those two. Oxy now up 5% on the day, ripping from 51 to 58. Kind of looks even more drastic, even more volatile than the other two over there. $4 in the money on Oxy. Yeah, killing it. Oxy is just absolute on a tear. Doing 3 times its average volume. Trying to see if it's on the other relative volume leaderboards. Not really. Doing 3 times its average volume and absolutely ripping. Notice the high yesterday around $59. I think we're going to go test that $59 one more time and probably give you an opportunity to short it around these prices for Oxy. Beautiful move happening on this one. And if crude is not moving along with it, then maybe this could be a short at 59 without a doubt. Let's go check out crude. Crude is not really moving to the north side, and is Oxy an oil stock? It is Occidental Petroleum Corporation. So obviously coming into that barrier. Look at that barrier for 2 days now. 1, 2, 58.77. Forget the 59 barrier. The 58.77 barrier is all you need to notice. And look at the high today, 58.58. That's pretty crazy. The high is exactly 58.58. And then it just starts to turn around from there. So the 58.77, I believe, was the number I just gave you. Yeah, 58.77 was the high for the past 3 days in a row now. X short right now before it breaks. X is US Steel. So let's go check out US Steel's X short before it breaks. It is moving to the downside. 31 did break. Market is still near the highs. So I'm not sure why. Obviously, X doesn't have to follow the market. So X is now coming down a little bit with the possible move for a retest of 30.40, even 30.20 over here. Or do we bounce off of yesterday's high, which is around 30.70, 30.60s? Wow, bonkers, mate, bonkers. Might break out with volume. You're talking about the stock that we were looking at earlier, which is Oxy. So yeah, Oxy, if it does get above 58, 77 with actual volume behind it, allowing it to have some follow through on the breakout, 100% possibility coming into that stock to really rip north. I might just cancel these 2 orders over here. Yeah, forget it. Watching Disney to fill the gap. DIS. Disney to fill the gap. Disney's $130. Yikes. So Disney, look at that low from January 24th, bouncing exactly off that low yesterday on Disney. And I can see this barrier also coming into play for Disney as support line, and also this low coming into play as today's support line. So there we go. So zoom in a little bit. What is that line at? 133.56 being the support today for Disney. What is today's low? We're actually going towards that number. Let's see if that number comes in to support it. And obviously with market still at the highs, I expect Disney to find that bear support at those values and move back up north. If it do dip below that, we can find support again once at 132. So I would honestly use this whole range instead of doing this. Let's just do this. I would use this whole range of as a support level between 133.56 and 132.38. 132 to 133.50, $1.50 range as the full support. And if you're really clear below 132, then you can call it a fail on the long and get out of it for a loser. I'm out. Oxy, nice. King movement. I almost swore there because of that movie with Eddie Murphy. I forgot what that movie name is now. But anyways, beautiful move happening in Oxy. That 58.50 still being a barrier. We just want to see if this has follow through with it to rip past that 58.58. Coming to America. Are you sure that's the one? Where he's the king? No, not with our. Yeah. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Prad, here on the chat, Ethan asking short interest on CEI. It's 10.6%.
That's right. CEI used to be 20 something percent, but now it's around 10%. Obviously, CEI was on the watch list when all the short float stocks were going crazy. So all the redditors just were looking, were out there hunting for only stocks that had a high short float, and they started pumping every single stock with the high short float. CEI happened to be that basket stock for quite a bit, and ended up making those crazy moves. CEI ended up popping like crazy, and eventually the short float game ended up being done with on the CEI. So the people who made profits, they made profits. I also think the pump and dump god himself was a little bit involved on that play too. So a lot of moves happening for CEI in the past, and now thanks to the hot sector on the street, which is obviously your oil sector, kind of slowing down a little bit today, but still very much active, very much traded. I mean, look at Oxy ripping 5% over here on the day, and trying to rip past yesterday's high a day, and CEI also moved up north after being down 10% on the day. It's now up. CEI back again, down 10% on the day. It was up like 13% earlier, and now we're once again down 8-10%.
But the earnings board doesn't look that busy as it was at the start of earnings season. Anyways, we have some interesting names that are gonna report earnings after the close today and before the open tomorrow. So let's take a look at them. And please, can you... Yay! All right, guys. So here we have JD.com, Asana, Fuel Cell Energy. I don't see anything really interesting. CrowdStrike might be interested. So please write in the comments if you find anything interesting and excited for yourself to trade tomorrow. And I will just put it on my face. Yo! I will bring Chad back and we can take a look at what's going on with stocks. What's up with SBFM? Let's see what SBFM stock. I believe we also have that one on our watch list. That's right. This is low float micro cap pharma, higher on apparent news. SBFM. Let's see how it's going right now. SBFM. It is now is a little bit lower. Got back to this level at $4 or $5, trying to break that $4 to the downside. Let's see if it will go any lower, and if it does, maybe it will bring bigger short opportunities, but again, it's still 167% to the upside, and I would be careful with this low float stocks on their first day of short squeezing. Pertila, Andy is looking for Pertila for tomorrow. As I can see, guys, you're also not really excited for the earnings board for tomorrow. That's why we can come back to Tesla and see what Tesla is doing right now. Also, one of you on the chat said that it's a good idea to short QQQ. I mean, thank you for your recommendations, but personally, I still think that QQQ is pretty strong. It's now up 3%. It holds above VWAP strongly. It didn't break. We went to the downside even once today. Touched a little bit but never broke, and the same I think about Tesla. I don't see myself shorting Tesla today. On the opposite, I would love Tesla to break that 858 to the upside, but again, Tesla already more than 3% to the upside. Prab, what do you think about Tesla, and do you think we will break that 858 level to the upside, or on the opposite, it's a great opportunity for shorts?
Well, the market is actually taking off the highs at the very moment that we're talking about it. So Nasdaq is still not clear past the high a day, but ES just made a new high without a doubt. So I think, considering those factors, it is very much a possibility for our bad boy Tesla to rip past 860, go test that 865 level that Neil was talking about. I mean, I'm not going to say 900 today, but what is really stopping the market to go north? I don't see a negative catalyst in the market today stopping it from continuously ripping higher. Let's go check out what barriers we have on the NASDAQ itself. Maybe I can shoot a message to Arun real quick to see what levels he's looking at on the NASDAQ and on the ES actually. Hey, Arun, mind giving me some levels for ES, please, for the show, for the viewers? Thanks. All right, so whenever he messages, we'll look for those levels. But in the meantime, let's try to get our own levels for the ES. So the ES going exactly into that 14,262, 14,340 levels that I believe Arun did give us last time. I forget though, but walking into this resistance levels for the ES, it could give us some exhaustion into the upside for the rest of the day. But if we do clear past these levels, then we have some move for this next high, which is 4,300 on the ES, which is we're very close to 4,300. We're only 20 points away from 4,300 for the ES, and then 4,320, which happens to be a level that I do remember trading around. And if we were to go do that on the NASDAQ also, NASDAQ futures, notice how it's also going into yesterday's high at the moment, and if we do get clear past that yesterday's high, 14,000 is not too far from here. Obviously, that'd be an insane move for NASDAQ to go from where we are right now all the way to 14,000 to test that. So I think, you know, we might go test 14,000 tomorrow or even on Friday, with everything being considered. That's why I'm not saying, you know, Tesla to 900 today, but with the overall way that the markets are trading, if we get past this resistance on the NASDAQ, if we get past that resistance on the S&P 500, I think the Tesla 900 level is not too far out for us. Let me just quickly throw some more orders here. Bang, bang, bang. Uh-oh, what did I do? What stock was I trading? There it is. And then let me just throw some exit orders. Bang, and bang. Bang, bang, bang. Awesome. Thanks, Miss V, but SBFM cannot be shorted. SBFM. Sunshine Biopharma, 188% up to the north side. SBFM on NASDAQ with 42 million shares so far. Cannot be shorted. I'm guessing that's because you just have to locate the shorts. Let me try to short 100 shares and see if it works. This is illegal. You're not supposed to do this. So let's hope that nobody saw me do that, because I can get in trouble for that.
No, nobody saw you.
Nobody saw me. Please don't report me. But so SBFM cannot be shorted at the moment, but I could get you the locate prices for it. Not like I'm gonna trade it, not like I can do it. So at the end, you know, all that means is your broker does not have shares to short the stock on their account. That's why you cannot short it by because they don't have it. What you can do is you can ask for your broker to find the locates for said stock. Market is clearing past the highs. 4,300 retest on the ES coming in very soon. NASDAQ also clearing the previous high of the day. Now up 3%. Beautiful move, and the ES is up 2%. So this is what I was talking about in terms of dislocation away from the range that we're in. If you were to draw a channel, right, the channel would look something like that and something like this. We're now getting ready to dislocate from that channel. So once we get to 4,300 with this dislocation, with this velocity going into lunchtime also, those could be reasons to start looking for shorts in the near future around 12:30, 12:40, 1 o'clock or so on. But right now the longs are still in play. Look at the strong move that the market is having in its ascent to the high of daybreak at the time where we should see market really having a volume decrease. Volume being evaporated from the market is what we should be seeing, but we're actually seeing a little bit of the opposite, which is look at these volume bars. Oop, let me try to cancel that. Look at these volume bars actually going up into 12 o'clock, and that's also an indication you want to see on a breakout, right? If you want to see a breakout of a trend line or even on an even dollar price, you want to see volume go up, showing you that there's follow through for it. Whew, I'm talking a lot today. I don't know what's wrong with me. SoFi. go back to robot mode where you guys didn't like it. These guys didn't like robot Prad, so now I'm like really excited Prad, and now excited Prad is really out of energy because man, oh, I'm drained over here. Opinions on SoFi. You know my opinion on SoFi. I love SoFi. I love this company, even though they don't make profit. I'm invested in them for the long term, not for the short haul, but for the long haul, right? For the U-Haul long haul, not for the U-Haul short haul. At the end of the day, SoFi struggling without a doubt. It is the earnings report didn't help them at all. You know, they got a nice bounce in the earnings report in pre-market, and they gave every single move that they gained in the pre-market off the open. They just gave it all back. They're like, here you go, take it and go. That Russell Peters joke, whoever knows, take it and go, just take it and go. So that's what they did. They just took everyone's money in pre-market and they just completely dumped it in the open.
Few people on the chat talk about Moderna. mRNA is ripping up more than 8%.
He loves SoFi, hates Palantir. Wow, where did you even get that I hate Palantir?
Can we take a look at Moderna?
For sure. Let me just answer Henry real quick. Hate Palantir over here? No, dude, I'm invested in Palantir too. I just don't understand why Aunt Kathy dumped her Palantir. That's why I'm a little hesitant on buying more Palantir. But no, I'm invested in Palantir too. I love SoFi more than Palantir without a doubt. But you know, it's just following my auntie over there as to what's going on in the market a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to follow my auntie on Robinhood, but I followed her on Palantir, but I'm not going to follow her on the exit of Palantir. Miss Lee brought up Moderna. Let's go check out mRNA. Moderna is doing what? Moderna, wow, beautiful volume increase on Moderna. Is there any catalyst? Are they talking about it on the CNBC? Yes, they are. Josh buys Moderna shares 72% down from 52 weeks high. Yeah, no wonder it's down 72%, buddy. It was at $400. What do you expect from this stock? But anyways, Josh Brown is I can't even spell his wealth management company name. It's so hard to spell it. Anyways, his management company or whatever company he's managing over there is buying Moderna, and they're getting a nice pump from that talk overall. So now all you have to do is wait for him to get off of it and stop talking about it and show us a level to short. I think this 142, 145 level is very juicy and something that I can't stay away from. Obviously, they're still talking about it, so we're just gonna have to be a little patient. That's a big volume candle, man. I wonder what he said. That's a big volume candle. That's bigger than the open. That's bigger than yesterday's close. That's bigger than 2 days ago's yesterday's close. That's actually insane if you think about it. Like that speaks numbers. That volume candle speaks numbers. So maybe don't even think about the short. They said something that's really significant because you guys know the market on closing trades that the imbalance trades that Neil and Sean show you on the locators, right? Let me see if I can show you what the locator looks like real quick. If it has any data on it, I shouldn't because obviously I didn't come in at 9:30. Yeah, so I don't have any data on it. This only shows a couple stocks that were halted. So that the idea is most of the volume happens on the close and on the open for stocks because hedge funds are not allowed to trade on the during the normal day because they move it too much. So if this volume candle is larger than yesterday's close, Monday's close, Friday's close, that's something significant going on over here. That's not just a CNBC pump. That's something way more than just them talking about it on CNBC, and they're still talking about it.
Guys, we should help Mike Crehan ASAP. Come on, guys. I've been waiting for it to get to 669, the like button, lol. Well, guys, let's help Mike, please. We need just 79 more likes to get to 669 likes. Smash that like, and we need to support the community, and I'm pretty sure that number will bring the luck to Mike.
All right, so Arun just gave me his levels: 41.65 to 41.25 support, 4260 to 4300 resistance. Didn't I say 4260 to 4300 resistance? So that level is still playing out. We're stuck in that 4260 to 4300 level right now. ES is at 4275, and Nasdaq already gave you my 13600, a possible retest of the 17, sorry, not 17, that 1400 level in the coming days for Nasdaq. So thank you, Arun, for giving out his levels today. Smash that like button for that carrier pigeon to arrive at Arun's door at the perfect time. You guys are welcome. Smoke that like button, baby. That's right. Roll it up. Smoke that like button, baby. Smoke it up. Fun, let's go. PHUN. Funware should be moving down. Should be moving down. No, okay, it's moving up. I saw DWAC get crushed yesterday. DWAC dropped like a rock, just dropping like it's hot yesterday. Insane move on DWAC to the downside, but I thought Funware would look exactly like it to the downside, but no, Funware actually up 7.2% today with how much volume? 2.4 million shares. We've seen Fun have more volume than that, so overall this looks like a little low on the volume end, but still looking good. Let's go check on DWAC, which is parent partner in crime. So yesterday we saw DWAC do this, and I think the news was that Trump might not go through with the Truth Social Media, and if he doesn't go through with Truth Social Media, then is there even a Truth Social Media? Then isn't the stock just an absolute short to the ground, like take it back to $0 level? So I don't know. It's a very questionable as to what's going on. Still surprised that we're up 3% today. We should be at least back to $50 if that if that statement about Trump falling through or falling not going through with this Truth Social Media idea is actually true. Then it should be completely going back to zero. It's like Trump Steaks, Trump Air, Trump blah blah blah. Everything that went bankrupt. It is. That's right, probably. Slap that like button, your neighborhood bully. Wow.
You should gently.
I'll take that. Did Trump pull a Trump? Yes, he did. I guess. What were we expecting, right? We were expecting him to actually have follow through on something. I guess not. Is market going to reverse here? That's a crystal ball question, my friend. I can't answer that question. We don't know if it's going to reverse. There's great strength in the market today. We're in resistance zone into the market, which is 4260 to 4300. So if we're just playing around in this resistance zone and not clearing past it, then there is a possible turnaround or just sideways channeling for the rest of the day. If there is a dislocation from 4300, a drastic dislocation from 4300, then there is a possible support at 4300 on the way down. So there's multiple ways to look at it right now. I think obviously with lunchtime we're at 12:11. We still got about 49 minutes left in the lunchtime. So anything is possible. We could just see nothing happening for the next 2 hours at least. And in the power hour you could see a flush down. You could see it rip up. Anything is possible. Push it gently. BNTX up to $15. Oh, you're up $15 on BNTX. Let's go check this one out. It moved $15. Never mind. Yes, BNTX did move $15 to the north side today. 11% up overall, but a little light on the volume end. 700,000 shares only traded. Obviously, we would like a lot more for any stock. Any stock, we would like 1 million plus. Wow. Awesome. New protocol is Ripper. Trust me, it's gonna grow enormously. Ripper. We'll see if it catches on with the chat over here. The chat really dictates what catches on and what doesn't catch on.
I want to bring up best top 10. Well, Prad didn't kill himself. Top 10 traders at Day Trade World prop firm, guys. I remind you that this P&L gains are only per one person. Yeah, Prad, it's Prad. Prad claims, but again, hey, it can be anyone. It can be Sean, Brandon, Luca, everyone except for Prad. I'm kidding.
That 42 grand, that's me.
All right, Amex, Canada, Chicago, Nasdaq, New York, and AM, I believe, 42,000 gains. great job. Second place also USA markets, 29,000 gain, and third place is also USA, 26,000. So US markets were on fire yesterday. Someone took profit out of that. And fourth place is Europe, 22,000, which is also great. And here we have Canada TSX, 22,500. Shout out to someone who's trading Canadian markets there.
I kind of zoned out.
Here.
Oh, Canada. Someone's actually trading Canada
Right.
and they're making that much?
Right.
What the heck are you
Right.
trading on Canada, buddy? What are these guys trading on Canada to be making that much? Obviously, they're probably trading some of the more liquid stocks, like probably your banks or something, smoking those trades over there on TSX. I like it. Henry Z wanted me to go take a look at Near. Very low on volume, man. Obviously, only 200,000 shares traded. Looks like it's doing absolutely nothing. So we'll move away from this one a little bit. If Truth launched on Samsung, it would actually have better numbers. That's because Samsung forces you to download everything, and then that's how the numbers get added up thanks to Samsung. They just force software onto you. That's a big reason why I stopped buying Samsung phones. All that extra bloatware, all that extra the albums that they put onto your phone because of the partnerships they had. Like, nah. I don't deal with that stuff, man. I don't deal with that. Near USD. Oh, the cryptocurrency. Let's go check it out. Near USD. Up 17% with $11. Yeah, but obviously I'm not really investing in more cryptocurrencies. I already have the coins that I have, and it's either I buy different currencies for like various other reasons that I actually have use cases, like maybe some Decentraland coins, maybe some metaverse based, maybe some games based, but I'm not buying any more coins just to buy crypto coins, like not like a Bitcoin type of coin or Ethereum type of coin. If there's a coin I'm buying, it's better have some real crazy use case behind it at this point. So probably gonna stay away from crypto except for Bitcoin.
Probably already covered a little bit Moderna there on the move to the upside, and Stephen Howard also brought us another name, BNTX, which is also up more than 11% on the day, though only 500,000 volume, but we still can take a look at BNTX.
We talked about it.
Oh, you checked right now?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. AMC, someone talked about AMC. AMC wants to pop, says Vinod. Vinod says AMC wants to pop. Let's go check out. It's possible, AMC's consolidating at this range for so long today. We do see a level at $16 just that keeps pushing the stock down. If you actually have a follow through on the market over here, which is trying so hard to break through that 42.60, sorry, we're already past 42.60, but that 42.80 high, we're trying so hard to break through that 42.80 high. If we can actually do so, I think AMC could have a possible move above $16. I'm trying to scroll down to see if there's any size on 16, and there isn't. So it can easily break past it and finally go to the yesterday's high test of 16.20. I think that's an opportunity for us to take. But until then, that scalp opportunity at $16 is just giving you free money for AMC all day, baby. If so, the R2K will have to pop. Not sure what you're talking about there. Prad, Palantir, do you see trend change on the daily? Palantir, trend change on the daily. So today, Palantir's up almost 7%. You're expecting a trend change to the downside? No, I'm not going to expect that because the market is really strong today. There's a lot of strength in the market, a lot of buyers. Especially after the continuous destruction that we've been seeing in the past few days in the market, I'm not going to think that we're going to see some sell-off coming in on Palantir or any other positions just yet. Maybe going into close, you might see some profit taking coming in, but not just yet, in my opinion. MULN sideways, penny swap me. Penny swap me? Oh, they're just swapping in a penny range. Yeah, could be. Look at the downside move overall, right? Overall, it is in a channel to the downside and just swapping pennies all day. A lot of mid-print fills So these guys are basically cutting your fills in between. They're just sitting in between the half a penny range, then just going long and feeding it to the offer, or going short and feeding it to the bid. Something that you could do if you have access to, you know, gateways such as me over here. Notice how it says bats, sell, short, pegged. These are just mid-print gateways. So if I was to sell 16s, I'll get filled 165s instead of 16s, and then I could just get out on the 6s or 16s and catch half a penny gross. So that's one way that these algos kind of take advantage of. Also, just look at the amount of liquidity that is being traded in the dark pool, right? Like if you think you're gonna find some liquidity on a liquid gateway, it's very little liquidity on an actual liquid gateway, because they're just cutting fills in front of you guys at all times.
There's not really much volume on Tesla right now, and it's moving sideways. But as you can see, I went long at 851, and Tesla kind of now in this territory. Found some support at this 849 and 852 range. So if it shows some strength, I might get a quick long trade. Again, I would probably out before 857 level. But let's see now. Tesla trying to go lower, and QQQ is now is up 3.03%, but kind of also moving back to the south to the VWAP.
VWAP. I wish you all the biggest of bangs. That's right, the biggest of the bangs and the loudest of the bangs for everybody, each and every single one of you. Nothing but profitability is all we wish for everyone. Money, money, money. Keep on bringing in the money, people. Bumble, 24 million volume, up $7 now. Yeah, previously mentioned already. Let's go take a look at it again. It was up 40% on Bumble. Let's go see what it's at right now. BMBL on NASDAQ. 40% still on Bumble, and actually finding support, looks like around VWAP. And I'm expecting the stock to find support for the rest of the day around VWAP, you know, based on how it traded off the opening drive and just moving so quickly, so fast away from its pre-market prices, and just now trading at VWAP. Oh, look at that. We're actually seeing a little bit of a rejection maybe coming in around VWAP. Let's see if it can actually find buyers in front of $23 for Bumble. Let's go also on the dailies to see if we can find any levels. Going into the dailies, where are we right now? We're here. So support around these levels near $22.44, so $23, and resistances around these levels near $25, even though we did go as high as $24.65 today, $24.75 today. Yeah, $24.75. So support around 23, even though I have a line at $22.40 something. I think that support at 23 is going to be an obvious line to go watch for. Here comes the QQQ short. We'll see. Yeah, looks like QQQ does want to curl to the downside here. So does the ES. Still at the high of days for both of them, but are trying to see if they can make a move south here very soon. Bumble fading. It is moving south, but I think Bumble's still good for another quite a bit. For quite a bit. Need to throw some orders, so let me just quickly do that. 250, and we'll go 250, and yeah, I think we're good.
All right, as I said before, guys, you remember I will wait for Tesla to show some strength above that 851 level before going long, and great that I waited, because it showed weakness on the opposite, and now trying to touch VWAP to the downside. QQQ broke 3% to the downside, now 2.9% up, still positive on the day, and again, hopefully it's just normal markets movements, nothing dramatical, because I would love to stay in the green area.
Awesome move indeed. Markets are getting ready to see if we can push to the downside a little bit. Obviously, we're 23 minutes into lunchtime, waiting to see what happens over here overall. If oh, never mind, we're now getting a pump up in the market. A lot of these stocks started moving up north.
Nice.
Whoa, yeah, we're getting ready to move north here. A lot of my tapes started heating up. I can see I got 3 more level 2s over here, basically for the stocks that I'm trading, and all of them at the same time just went full green. And then I look up and I see the Nasdaq and the ES made a nice green tick overall. So possible shorts closing before the dump, or possible buyers loading up for another extended move north. So we'll see who ends up being the winner, the shorts or the longs, and in the next few minutes, because looks like people are not really gone out of their seats yet. Big volume candle on the ES over there for the north side, and the big volume candle for the Nasdaq. So people still getting ready to trade, even though lunchtime is slow. In lunchtime, we're still in lunchtime.
And I hope you can both go long and go short, guys, to make the maximum profit. And also, Alice says on the chat, BBBY very weak today. BBBY is down almost 3%. It looks like it found support around this $22. So maybe we can take a look at that one if we haven't yet.
Yeah, for sure. Bed Bath & Beyond recent earnings report, and obviously they gave back quite a bit of that move off that earnings report on that very same day, going as low as almost $18, $19. I was talking about that $18, $19 level to keep on watch, and finally finding support above that 18, 19, getting ready to move north one more time. And looks like yesterday they actually did a nice move off the 18, 19, and today we're just still playing around in the same ranges, trying to find some value for Bed Bath & Beyond. You know, Ryan Cohen coming in, helping the stock out, helping the company out. I saw another tweet for him, I believe. I think it was tweeted yesterday, and in that tweet he was talking about how he emailed the CEOs and all the execs, and he's getting no responses, and he's basically complaining about how what are you guys busy doing, like paying or listening to highly overpaid consultants or something, like go and respond to my emails, is basically what he's complaining about. Overall, Bed Bath & Beyond still playing in these ranges that I have mapped out. We'll see how Bed Bath & Beyond moves, finding support in front of that 22.14 level. It looks like my 22 level is working for me for a long. That big candle came right when I bought QQQ puts. Oh man, that's that's something, huh? Yeah, that's the market for you. I will be a true bear on AMD only if it drops to 107. Let's see if it drops to 107. It could possibly. We can market is trying to play around a little bit at the high still. We're not flushing to the downside. We're not ripping to the high side. Still very confused movement on the market here. We'll see if we can actually get down to 107, or will it continue finding support at 108 on AMD.
But it's still definitely more strength than yesterday in the
100%.
market. And Prad, Jad MTV is spamming BBIG on the chat. I remind you, please don't spam if you don't want to be blocked for 300 seconds. I don't know if you want to take a look at that one. It's up more than 6% on the day, 9 million volume. And from the news, I don't see anything crazy. Yeah, I don't see any crazy news from today. The only thing that 171,000 shares in Vinca Ventures purchased by 2 Sigma Advertisers LP.
Yeah, BBIG traders just want to talk about BBIG all times and nothing but BBIG, but that's okay. You know, people get married to their stocks, and we always try to encourage people not to get married by the stock. You know, I've dealt with enough BBIG traders by this point to understand exactly what people are going through. You know, maybe you are probably long at your $4, $5, $8 levels. You're seeing the stock move again one more time, and you're getting excited. Don't get excited. Don't get married to a stock. You know, there's still a lot of battle to happen. Whatever happened to that Tide merger, we're still waiting for that Tide merger. We're still waiting for a lot of other positions for BBIG to actually have some positive catalyst that can move it back above the $5, $6, $7 ranges. Futures. Dude, you are married with AMD. What are you talking about? You're crazy. I talk about AMD. I'm not married to anything. I even short AMD, even though I'm long on AMD on my own personal account. I even short Palantir and SoFi and everything. So married to nothing. I'm married to my bed, period, right? Only thing I'm married to is my computer and my bed. That's it. Ain't no marriages because I ain't giving my half my worth to anybody. No prenups, nothing. No stocks getting half my value. No woman's getting half my value. Only my dog can get half my value, but my dog's gonna die before me, so I guess half my value just goes in the dirt along with me. Ha! That's right. Try making jokes about me again. Most marriages fail anyway, so you might as well marry a stock. It doesn't mean anything. Amir with the fire jokes. Yes, Amir. That is facts. Most marriages die. Might as well marry your stock and die with it. Factual statements. Amir, put that on a shirt, bro. Put that on a shirt right there. Most marriages die. Might as well marry a stock. We're gonna put that on a shirt. Actually, we're gonna steal it from Amir. Amir stolen. Yoinkies. Yoinkies. Leave it all to me in your will, please. Trust me. Only person I'm leaving everything in the will for is my dog, dude. Period. In America, the dog is considered part of your asset. What? No shot. So if I die and my dog is still alive, I have to put my dog in my will? That's cap. That's cap.
Oh, I like this actually.
You like that?
Of course.
So who are you gonna leave your dog to if you end up dying? Me?
My mom.
No, me. I'm kidnapping your dog if you end up dying, Miss V. Just so you know, your dog's
Alright.
really cute. I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm gonna kidnap your dog, and I'm gonna take him home, and I'm gonna give him to my mom because my mom wants a little puppy that she can carry along everywhere instead of this big 30-pound dog that she can't even pick up at any
That's
time.
right. That's
So yeah.
right.
Who would
do
you give it to?
give your dog when you die? If you
I'm
die,
gonna
sorry.
I'm gonna live longer than my dog, without a doubt.
Oh, so now like we had funerals of me, but
Alright, fine.
I see
Fine.
it.
Who do I
see
give
it.
my dog? I'll give it to you. I know you'll take good care of
That's
it.
sweet.
Yeah, but I'll promise you right now, you'll have to go through 7 other family members if you want my dog.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 7 other family members.
I'm a little bit like scared of your mom.
Oh no, my mom's nice. She's nice. Prad creeper status. No, I just want to steal her dog because her dog's really cute. That's all I want to do. Nothing wrong with trying to steal a really cute dog, guys. Okay, listen, cute dogs get stolen all the time. Nothing wrong with it.
Really?
Yes. Cute dogs get stolen all the time. You know how many like puppies get stolen off front
What?
yards? Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Don't
This
leave your
is
puppy
the
in the front
worst
yard.
thing someone can do.
Oh yeah. You have a puppy in your front yard and you're not watching it, and it's a really cute puppy or an
Yeah.
expensive puppy.
Yeah.
It's getting stolen either for personal uses or for the reason to resell that puppy.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
Yep. Trust me. Be careful, Miss V.
Thank you.
Better hope your dog isn't watching this, Prad. Oh, trust me, bro. My dog watches everything. He's omnipotent, omnipresent, omni-intelligent. This guy's way too smart. He's too smart for his own good, my dog. Way too smart. Stolen from stores when tied up outside also. Yeah, there you go. Jose CL says it right there. Like if you leave your dogs outside stores like coffee
This is
shops,
crazy.
yeah, they'll get stolen.
You better teach your dog to bite.
If you see someone touching your leash, bite him.
Yeah.
Bite him. 100%. My dog's way too friendly. If you come up to my dog with the food,
Yeah.
he's your best friend. He's your best friend. He's gone. He doesn't care about anybody anymore. BBLG is free float. BBLG. Uh-oh, I typed it in the wrong box. Let me go back here. BBLG is free float. Let me go check out BBLG. This one is 1 million now on volume. I believe this was only doing 500,000 or 500 shares on the 500,000 shares on the volume end, but now doing 1 million and still ripping up north, right? So beautiful move so far. 47% now, and as mentioned, getting ready to move up north one more time. How many shares do I even have of this stock? HMHC. I'll have that much. Why isn't my order going out? That's because I have an order out already. Cool. So we'll throw that there. Let me just go make sure I have an actual order at 04s. I do.
Does he look
And
you
this.
trying to break high of the day?
It's really trying. I mean, NASDAQ already broke the high a day just now, NQ/H22, but I'm looking at ES also. ES is really struggling at 4280. NASDAQ did make the high a day. We're now looking at 13,700 on NASDAQ, and ES, which is your S&P 500, is now at 4280 still. Really battling that 4280 level. You know, maybe you could look for a short here, maybe you can look for a long here, whatever floats your boat. Overall, I'm just waiting for confirmation. You know, it's that time of the day where I don't really look for trades. I don't look for breakout setups. I don't look for anything. Maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll look for some mean reversion setups. Some stocks that are at the high of days will look for some shorts. The stock that are at the low of days will look for some longs. And AMD at the moment getting ready to move up north along with everything, with the market, that is. So NASDAQ taking out the high a day, getting ready to go test that 13,700.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're bussing.
You're long Tesla?
I'm out, but I mean, I can real quick show you. I was long in here. I was not really looking for this level, but we'll see. Maybe I will find, like, Tesla is going back to VWAP, right? Forget Tesla for now. Someone said on the chat, is anyone looking at Facebook? We can take a look at Meta platforms. We were not talking yet about this, but guys, there are actually news on Facebook that they're announcing new features to help Facebook group admins keep groups safe by adding ability to automatically decline incoming posts that have been identified as containing false information on Facebook. So more securities and help to admins of Facebook groups.
Nice. Yeah, Facebook groups, obviously, you know, one of the most cancerous societies you'll ever find. It's horrible. Like, it's as bad as a video game chat. Right? You sit in a video game chat, you have 13-year-olds cussing you out and just chewing your ear out, and Facebook groups are equally as bad. So more censorship, more ability to mute people who are acting out of hand, and ability to really you know, keep your chat in line, which is good overall, right? More of that is exactly what you need. Might go 3 out of 3 this week on shutdown. Yes, sir. So Facebook obviously moving up with the overall market, 3% up, almost 4% here. That 200 level on Facebook has to be on watch. We'll see if we even get close to it today. But in my opinion, we could, but we also couldn't, because the market could turn back to the downside. ES has finally cleared that 4280 level, but still around that 4280. NASDAQ clearing that 13700, which is now up 3.29% on the day. So market just still showing you great strength overall. AMD getting over 110, Microsoft getting over 295, no, sorry, 285. Now it's 286. Ignore the high of 291. That was a dark pull candle. So it's not anything that's going on right now. Have you bought more SoFi? No, I'm gonna buy it next week. No, I'm gonna buy it this week. I'm gonna be buying it somewhere closer to Friday. AMD is gone ballistic. AMD is going Rip City right now, to the moon. AMD, so watch it go through 110.25, which happens to be the high of day. If market goes north, which it is clearly going north, and if AMD can clear this 110.25 level, then we're gonna look for a beautiful move for AMD past 110 all the way up to, let me go see what my levels are. We have this one right here at 112 or 113, so 112.80, 113. Let's look for that move coming in on AMD. How did the stock just turn around like that for me? Wow. This is nuts. The stock just went completely against me in a span of a second. Look at crude oil. Let's go check out crude oil. Crude oil, CL. Crude oil, obviously I'm at delayed data. I'm at 115, but I hear in the background that it's at 104 at the moment. So crude oil coming down big time while the market's actually taking out the highs. Obviously, that is the pattern we're used to, which is an inverse relationship in the overall market. Let me just do a couple more orders here. 2101. 2101, bro. What is going on? Why can't I throw a 2101 order? MIAX, MEMX maybe? I can't? Okay, we'll just do this one then. Cool, whatever. Screw you, bud. So oil obviously going down, so that means your market's going up, which means the inverse relationship, and oil goes down, and that's what we're seeing overall. Let's go check on CEI. Where am I typing? I'm typing in the YouTube chat. Let's go CEI on Amex. CEI should be back in the negative, and yes, it is once again back to down 10% on the day. I'm expecting HUSA and the other stocks of such nature to also be following suit. There we go. HUSA once again moving back south, down 7%. Sorry, up only 7% now. There's oil news. Iraq minister, if OPEC requires it, we can increase output. So looks like good news for oil in general, because we were wondering if outages would be something to keep an eye on. Oil goes down, airlines go up. Let's go check out Jets on Amex. Jets is an ETF for all airliners in general, and Jets ETF is indeed trying to go higher now that oil is coming down and the market in general is ripping north. ES up 2.84%, 2.85%. This is your S&P 500. NASDAQ up 3.56%. Beautiful move on the tech stocks. AMD now clearing the previous high a day around 110.25. Now we're looking at 110.64. I'm nervous. My portfolio is almost green. I don't know how to act. Act a fool, bro. Go Lamborghini time. It's about to go buy some Lamborghinis, about to go buy some Ferraris. Go act a fool. We haven't been green in a while on our portfolio, so the only thing you can do is go act a fool. Or what you can do is pay for my private jet ticket to LA, and then we could go watch Lakers together. Amir, you want to do that? You can pay for Miss V and I private jet tickets. I know you're balling like that.
We are going only together, by the way.
I know you're balling like that. Go pay your taxes, says Mike Cray. That's hilarious. Done. Yes, all right. We got a private jet coming to pick us up, Miss V. We got to be at the Toronto Pearson Airport by 6 p.m. tonight. I want to go. Hey, everyone's welcome. Everyone hop on. We're all going
paying?
LA. Who's paying? Amir. Amir Zing is paying with his
he
green
where?
portfolio.
Is he where?
Oh, yeah. He just said done.
Okay,
He
cool.
just said done. Send dates. See? Done. He said send dates. What date are you free, Miss V?
Weekends probably. I feel like Amir should join some other negotiations with you, Prad. Maybe world will be better.
BMBL parabolic move. Is it still moving up north like that? BMBL, Nasdaq. Here we go. BMBL moving one more time to the north. I wouldn't really call it parabolic anymore. It's kind of quiet down a little bit, normalized a little bit. Getting ready, however, to once again move north. We'll see if it can go back all the way to the high day and actually rip past the high day, which happens to be around 24.75.
Alex says we were supposed to go to Vegas.
Vegas?
What happened to that? But by the way, guys, I just saw recently news that Ontario lifts mask mandate in most setting on March 21st, with all directives to drop by April 27. So looks like by April 27 we won't have to wear masks. And again, when all this happening, we will have more power and freedom to make meetings with our viewers. So if Vegas and LA might come, I would love to stream from Vegas.
I would love all of it. Like, obviously, I don't have vacations in my life ever, so
I don't have visa.
You can't go to USA.
No,
Aren't you a Canadian citizen now?
not yet.
Soon.
Well, we'll see.
Soon. Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, we'll just kidnap you. We'll put you in a suitcase.
Let's go.
And then we'll make you look like clothes. We'll like We'll paint your face like
Yep,
a
thank you.
shirt and everything, and we'll put you in the suitcase. That way, when the TSA guy opens the suitcase, you just look like a T-shirt. And then once we get there, we're good. You know,
What a
I got
wonderful
some
idea.
schemes over here.
Great,
Don't
thanks
worry.
for saying it
We're gonna-
for
we're gonna-
online.
It's okay. They won't know what they're gonna
In
do.
the
Border
airport,
Patrol.
they will now check your luggage all the time.
All the time. They do that no matter what. Trust
Yeah?
me, they do
Okay.
that no matter what. They see this beard and they're like, all right, next. To the side, come on.
You blondie.
My dad forces me to shave my beard off every time we take the airplane.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, no, I'm tired of it. You next.
Really?
Yes, he's like,
Oh my
that's
god.
it. You have to take
This
that
is
beard
ridiculous.
off. I mean, the TSA people have nothing better to do. Obviously, I'm not gonna yell at them. That's their job. They're doing their job. They're keeping us safe. So thank you for keeping us safe. But let me go once in a while, dude. I'm not doing anything. All right, I'm just having fun. Maybe I might be a little drunk here and there, but I'm just having fun, dude. Come on. Just learn to fly a plane yourself. That's something we could do. That's something I could do. You probably grow a better beard than him. Who, Miss V? Oh man, don't say that. Don't hate on my beard. That just hurt my feelings. You're getting a 300-second ban for that. No, I'm joking. I don't really care. Haha, my parents make me shave as well. Brown parents. There you go. It's a brown thing. People think I'm joking. It's an Indian thing, man. People scared of the TSA. They're scared for lifetime of TSA. You won't need to shave it now with the blonde hair. That's a good point. That's a good point. Nah, that's a TSA, brother. FB target price. I think the target price on Facebook with the move in the market would be almost $200. Obviously, I don't know if we get to 200 today or anywhere close to 200 today, but that's where my target price would be. I'm expecting another decent long day tomorrow. We got the FOMC coming next Wednesday, sorry. So FOMC next Wednesday. Market's looking to come back here a little bit after going to 4,300. Well, we're not really at 4,300 on the ES. We're at 4,290. So we still got about 10 more points from 4,290 to go test that 4,300 level that Arun was mentioning, and so did I. And once we go test that, then that'll be something to keep an eye on. CPI numbers tomorrow. The past few CPI numbers were good, right? I think. Or no, they were bad, I believe. I forget. But whatever it is, those CPI numbers are going to be a catalyst to keep on watch tomorrow because that's going to move the market. If those come out bad, then we possibly flush to the downside. If those come out good and the market has another good catalyst over there to help it move north one more time and then go test the 14K level on NASDAQ.
We can real quick see what are the most active volume-wise stocks right now. It's CUI, MULN, and TQQ. As you said, Prad, it's QQQ but smaller, right?
Yeah.
And then top performers as BFM on our watch list, DRCT and ASTSW. While at bottom we have NTRA, Natera. First time here, JGN and CYRN. So those might be good for shorts today, guys, right? If you were or currently one of those names.
Marry a U.S. citizen so you don't have to pay for a visa. Are you telling Miss V how to scam her visa through marriage? Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Well, technically.
So
you know how hard to get visa to USA? Not like even visa for me, especially in this situation. It's hard to get visa, but citizenship, it's so hard.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
It's USA. It was the land of migration for so long. Everyone wanted to go to USA for so long. I know so many family members in USA, so I don't doubt it at all. I don't doubt it by one pat. You know, they had to cut down the restrictions or tighten the restrictions for Canada because of the immigration that was happening here too, right? So they had to do that. So that's just normal. I mean, I'm nothing to complain about there, but I understand. But do not scam a guy for a visa, Miss V. Don't be the Tinder swindler. Okay, don't swindle a guy for a visa. That's not cool.
You know, economical situation is very hard in my home country, so like
You gotta do what you
gotta
gotta
do
do.
what you gotta do.
I love it. I
All
love it.
right. Anyways, Mike Rehan, thank you for your super chat. That's the law, Prad, not a scam. Well, I mean, it's always good to know that you
That's
guys
a lot, Prad.
support me, and if something happens, you got my back, guys.
Well, you have enough people in chat saying, you know, I'll marry you, we can fall in love, I'll help you get that visa. So you have enough options in the chat to pick.
Okay, guys, send to Greg your
Send your resume for the visa application process
to Greg, please,
Greg.
and I will start the interviews tomorrow. I love you, fam. Thank you for support.
I'm dead. That's a good one right there. All right, you both swindling with fake blonde hair. Listen, you just mad that you don't have blonde hair. Let's be
Right.
real. You just mad.
Blonde hair don't care.
Blonde hair don't care. Go on the 90-day fiance. Okay. Enough fiance stuff. Let's get back to the market a little bit. We're coming to the end of lunch hour. Obviously, 12:48 still, 12:47, 12:48. My clock's like a minute fast on the work computer for some reason. Overall, the lunchtime is going to come to an end. That means we're going to start seeing some rampant increase in volume across the board. NASDAQ up 3.5%, ES up 2.7%, and every long that you guys are in off the open has just been looking like an absolute beauty, a masterpiece of a trade. And we're waiting for more opportunities to see what market could do. Maybe an AMD long somewhere past that. You know, obviously AMD ripped past the previous day of high, but now we're seeing a resistance at 1050 on AMD, and markets trying to go back to the downside, but doesn't really have that much follow through yet. Could have some follow through in the next few minutes once we close lunchtime and people are coming back to their seats, getting ready to push some volume around.
The bullish bear. Interesting. I love that name, Bullish Bear. Sent us a super chat saying she can swindle me. Well, I'm not sure I know the meaning of the word swindle. Hope it's nothing bad, but thank you so much for super chats. And again, guys, even all of those are jokes. This is super sweet of you that you are ready to help me there. By the way, Tesla, something got into my eye. Tesla is going higher. You remember I was talking about that 851 level, so let's see where we go, but I would love it to break that level, but again, I don't think it's gonna happen until the lunch is over and volume will come back at the power hour. But power hour will be very interesting today. QQQ is going to that, like, almost to get 4% to the upside. Would be so cool. Insane
move on the overall market without a doubt. And as Ms. V said, that 4% incoming very soon. Nasdaq that's 4% for Nasdaq, 3% for ES, which is your S&P 500. Beautiful moves across the board, no matter what stock you're looking at, especially in the long direction. Can you look at some value stocks like V, low, VZ? Let's go take a look at V. V for Valeriia. V for Valeriia up 4% today with 3.7 million shares traded so far. About to go test the $200 level. Let's see if we can actually clear past the 200. It says the high of the day is 201. I'm going to say that's a dark pull execution somewhere that I don't even see because we don't really see any executions past 200. Let's go quickly over here. Yeah, so no, that's for sure a dark pull somewhere that I can't see. And Visa looking strong today, man. 4.2%. Nasdaq getting ready to go north one more time. No real rejection coming in anywhere for the market for us yet. So you know, still longs are powerful. Longs are looking good. Bro, can you look at NU? I loaded up at 960 or sorry 690. NU obviously being the Brazilian bank that Warren Buffett is invested in. Something that still scares me about it is the fact that they are from Brazil, and I'm very once I got screwed on Brazil trades, and ever since I'm just stayed away from these guys. I try not to touch them too much, but you know, Brazil and you 5% up today. You picked it up at 690, so obviously you're a full dollar in the money. You're rolling in the dough, baby. Up 5% on the day with 5 million shares traded. Let's go look out on the daily now. And you, new holdings. So where is NU? Looks like we are currently around this resistance at 820. Once we clear past the 820, even though we did go above 820 by 3 cents today, notice how immediately we came back down and we're kind of trading around the 790 candle highs over here. So tomorrow, if we open up near the same price, I can see it not overextending, sorry. I can see it moving towards the next level around this 850s, 860s for NU.
We've got a super chat from JD's 357. Thank you so much, JD, for your support. And again, a $420 super chat for Prad's Dang Fund. AMAT, XOM, GLD, CVX, Banks, Rundown. So I believe we already covered enough the XOM and energy sector. I don't know if we talked about applied materials, really, AMAT, but also banks. I don't memorize if we were covering any banks today.
For sure. AMAT, AMAT. Let's go check out applied materials over here. What are they looking like? Here come the spammers. Okay. AMAT getting ready to move up north one more time over the overall market. Up 4%, obviously, with 3 million shares traded. The thickest. You're a clown, Amir. You're a clown. I love it. I love it. AMAT 4.41% overall with 3 million shares traded and still looking strong. Let's go look at on the dailies. Actually, I can see it right here. These consolidation candles are going to act as a barrier near 130, 132. Getting ready to go test that 130 level right now on AMAT. Some of the other stocks you put in there were banks. So let's go look at Goldman Sachs. GS on New York. GS on New York up 4.81%, moving crazily in the right direction, at least if you're long. For anyone who bought those dips not too long ago, Goldman, JP Morgan, and we can look at XLF to kind of wrap it up with the whole bank sector over there. XLF on Amex. Let's see how the ETF look at that, 4.44%. So this is your basic way to kind of keep an eye on the overall sector for financials. This is XLF on Amex, so it's a financial ETF. Goldman Nutsack. Wow, okay, dude. Prad has a crush on Amir, 100%, without a doubt. You want to trade Brazil? I don't want to trade Brazil.
And on Dominic Famularo.
And Dominic Famularo, even though he hasn't slid in my DMs in a while. I mean, Amir doesn't slide in my DMs either. The only person that slides in my DMs now is Playmaker. Playmaker 88, although I haven't seen him today.
That's right, Playmaker, where are you?
I haven't seen him today in the chat. Thoughts on JD? Let's go check out JD. Playmaker, he's I don't want to say it actually. I don't want to dox him, so I'll just be quiet.
You don't want what?
I don't want to dox him. That's like giving out information about other people without their consent.
Doxing.
Doxing. Doxing. Short form of doxing.
Doxing.
Dox. DOXXING. Doxing.
Doxing.
Yeah.
Cool. New word.
Dom is coming on the show, right? Dominic? I don't think so. Is Dominic supposed to come on the show?
I saw in the chat that Sean was typing that if Dominic wants to come on the show, he can just DM Sean and he will bring him to the show. Show. So I don't know if it's happening, but I would love to. Yeah. Would be cool. So yeah. Dominic, why not?
I didn't know that looks like. Oh, there he is. There's Dominic. Now I see his name. Doing my taxes and listening and hearing my name. Yeah, obviously, I would love for you to come on. I think Sean said message him or something. So slide in the DMs, baby. Would love to see you coming on. AAPL popping back up and was the one that Sean watching in the morning. May want to chat about it a bit. American Airlines. I think someone mentioned that as crude oil goes down, airlines go up. So I think I was going to talk about JD, but I forgot. So I'll go back to JD right after American Airlines. So American Airlines obviously living that relationship that we were talking about, which is crude oil going down, airlines going up 8.6%. Buying that dip by around what, $14? What is it, $14.20 consolidation, giving you a great long opportunity. I think the news on the news on the crude oil was that possible end of war coming in soon. So if that is the case, we also have the OPEC news, which is OPEC to increase oil production. So both of that helping oil come down a little bit. So obviously airliners which use oil are going to start going back up. Average flight will cost $30 more because of fuel costs increasing. I mean, makes sense. Makes sense, right? With inflation, with the oil costs increasing, with everything of that sorts, it makes sense. What I do wonder, though, obviously I'm not an engineer. If any smart engineers in the chat, please educate me. Why can't we make a electronic or EV plane? Is an EV plane even a possibility? Like an electronic plane?
Actually, I believe like if it car can be without fuel, maybe
Yeah.
plane also. I'm so.
I mean, I'm
but
not
yeah,
an
guys,
engineer. I'm not an
let
engineer.
us know, right? Let us
Yeah.
know. And by the way, real quick, you were talking about Snoop Dogg earlier, right? And he posted this meme today. I think a lot of people can relate now. Me, if the gas prices get any higher, so I think a lot of us can relate to this now.
Snoop Doggy Dog. That guy's a hilarious man. You know, obviously I was making a joke too. If gas prices go higher, buses are gonna get packed again. So Snoop took it a level higher than that, and it went, I'm gonna start riding a horse. Screw this. I'm gonna start riding a horse everywhere.
But again, horse is also expensive and it eats a lot.
That's true. Horses need food. That's a good point. 100%. Miss V hit that. Oh wow, Miss V hit that on the nail. Let me just go here. Bang, bang, bang. Awesome. We're good.
Rolls-Royce were
JD.
working on an EV plane some time back.
Rolls-Royce was working on an EV
Yeah.
plane. Okay, and I guess it failed. Obviously failed because we don't see it anymore. JD, I was gonna talk about it. I got distracted again and again and again. I apologize for that. JD up almost 6% on the day with 5 million shares traded. This is your Chinese retailer, kind of like Alibaba, I believe. Obviously never used it, so I can't really tell you exactly if it is like Alibaba or not. But overall, JD, holding up below support at the moment. This consolidation bottom, we're below it, but still up 5%. If I was to draw the level, what was the level number? Why won't you magnet? Yeah. 61.65. Did you see me struggling over there? Nothing. 61.65 is the level that we're looking at. So we're kind of above 61.65, but I think we're kind of in also resistance levels for JD. So resistance levels for JD for quite a bit. I would love for a long above 64 in the coming days. I believe that long above 64 will give us a nice $4 move to 68 or so and higher. Don't play with his heart, Miss V. What? I don't understand
Ed
that.
Sheeran song.
Don't go play in my heart.
Don't break with my heart.
That's Backstreet Boys?
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe.
Backstreet Boys. All right. All right.
Wow.
What, you know that song?
I liked it.
You don't know that song?
I
That's a
do
legendary
know.
song.
I know, but the sound you made.
All right.
By the way, guys, Stephen Howard remind me that we need the like button to be smashed. Do it gently or do it hard, wherever you want, but please bring us more likes. We're now doing pretty much great, 775 likes. We have 2,400 people watching us. Hey guys, and so yes, please help us to get 1K as soon as possible. Today is the positive day. A lot of green color on the market, so I think like is mandatory today.
The market's looking beautiful today, guys. Beautiful green, helping everyone's portfolios. You know, it's no complaints at all. Okay, where we going? I told you, let Miss V sing. Needs voice training. Miss V.
The star has born.
Is a star, baby. That's right. What has to happen for oil to come up? What has to happen for oil to come up? I mean, oil's on a unbelievable levels, right? Whatever needs to happen is already happening. Now we need to consider what needs to happen for oil to go down, right? So if you think about it that way, oil's kind of in extreme crazy levels on the north side. 7-year high or something. What is it? I forget what the number was. Let me just quickly go here. 2000 high or something crazy like that. Let's go to all-time high. So what is this? 2008 high. Like that, those are the levels we're going into for crude oil. Like you can't, if you want more out of crude oil to go higher and higher, you're literally expecting the world to struggle for a lot longer, you know, like the war to be there longer. You're expecting the Saudi Arabs to come in and say we're not going to share oil with other people. I saw a report that said, you know, they didn't even, the OPEC leaders, the Saudi leaders didn't even answer Biden's call, but they picked up Putin's call. So if that's the case, I'm worried that, you know, we might go into a straight crazier World War III. Imagine if they pick sides. I'm not saying like, you know, sides are going to be picked or we're going to go into World War III, but imagine that happens. If the world's biggest oil leader ends up picking the side that you are not, oil prices are going to go insanely through the roof where you have to walk to work. Remember back in the day where your dad or your grandpa was like, I used to walk 7 miles to work and you now take a car. Well, you're going to have to end up in that zone where you're going to be talking to your kids or your kids' kids and telling them about how you have to walk 7 miles to go to work or 7 miles to go to a school. So I don't think you want oil prices to go up higher. You want it to be better. You want it to come down. You want it to normalize. Yeah, everything that needs to happen is already happening. What about natural gas Prad? Natural gas D gas? D gas is up? No, that's D gas. Let's go check out you. That's Amex Prad. Amex. Is it not Amex? What? What is the 3 times leverage ETF? It's what? Wasn't it UGAS, Neil? What's the gas ETF? UGAS, DGAS? They moved it to the OTC? Really? That's strange. I've never heard that. How do I pull up the natural gas ETF on Amex? Neil's gonna help me out on that side. I used to use UGAS on Amex. That's crazy. USG says somebody in chat. Let me go check out USG. No, I don't find anything. I want oil prices to go up. Speak for yourself. Oh man, you guys you guys just want crazy prices for oil. You want to pay $100 for a full tank or something. Insane, man, insane. You guys gone. Yeah, obviously I haven't touched them in a while. Gush is now the leverage 2 times. Sorry? UNG. Let's go check out UNG. All right. UNG, where is this one going to? Charts loading up. There we go. UNG currently down 0.5% on the day. Not looking like you're obviously your oils and whatnot. Going away from winter too. You know, not gonna need that much natural gas usage anymore because winter's kind of slowing down. It's not that cold anymore in Ontario and Canada. So we're expecting a lot of these to turn around a little bit. Miss V is on her break, so I'm gonna have to do this. Hopefully I'm not banning somebody wrong. Let's see. Okay, I did it right. Thankfully I did it right. Oil inflation is here to stay, so why not load on it? Obviously, you know, it's a lot of question marks. It is here to stay. It's not here to stay. People think the war is coming to an end, but also the war end topics have been there for so long. It's a lot of question marks. Why would I load up at the top of 2008 ranges when we know these areas to be barriers? Last time we got here was a really hard time for people in general. Like I remember my parents crying about oil prices back in 2008, 2009, 2010. So I don't think I want to go back into those same territories once again. AMD dropped under 110.25. Was this a failed break? AMD did go to 110.50, but you know, I would consider Okay, how am I gonna put this? I would say it's just following the market at this point, right? AMD 110 fail break happened on the first time it broke 110, and the second time you could consider that a fail break, but it still moved up, and now it's failing to come back down. I'm not sure if I'm wording this properly. I'm actually getting confused while I'm even saying it, but just focus on how the market's coming back down. If the market kept ripping, AMD would have easily gone past 110 to 111 to 112, but because the market's now coming back to the downside to play in the trend lines that we've been playing, I'll show you what I'm looking at for ES over here real quick. This is your ES. So ES did go try to try test 4300, but we got rejected near 4290, and now coming back down to see if we can bounce off of these trend lines or all the way back to VWAP we go. ES is now only up 2.6% and Nasdaq up 3.18%. Take care. Rolls-Royce has an EV plane. I think, yeah, someone mentioned that. I just never heard about it. That's pretty crazy. You know, obviously, I'm kind of into airplanes a little bit. I enjoy airplanes, and I would like to learn more about them. I'm just surprised I never heard about an electronic airplane. Time to short the Nasdaq. We go down from here. We close in red today. Sheesh. Big predictions coming in over there. I doubt we close red today 100%. Without a doubt, I don't think we're closing red today at all, especially with a 3% move in the Nasdaq. Closing red today is going to be doomsday for the rest of the week, rest of the month. So market closing red today is going to be really something else. Really something else. Ruble will collapse. Isn't it already collapsed? Flat close would be crazy. Yeah, even a flat close would be crazy. Like, forget a red close. A flat close on the Nasdaq would be crazy. Giving back a 3% move on the Nasdaq is literally death. It's death. Is that candle in the VIX legit? I'm looking at the UVXY, so I'm not sure if I'm looking at the same one as you are, and I don't even know if I can pull up the VIX on our platform. Take NCLH to Alaska. NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Lines. I believe it's Norwegian Cruise Line. Let's go check it out. Yes, I got it right. Norwegian Cruise Lines. What is this? NCLH. There we go. Today up 9% overall, getting ready to move north again, I'm guessing, with the market maybe. Let's go look at it on the dailies real quick. Resistance levels near 1750, kind of already pulling out. We got another level at 1850, sorry, at $18 flat. So let's see if we can go test that $18 when the high today was 1776 for NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Line. Now let's go look at the chart on the intraday, 999. So yeah, look at that. We're getting ready to go test that $18 level with the possible breakout of high a day as long as there is volume. So it is past lunchtime now. We're looking at 110 on the clock. That means obviously markets getting ready to have some volume show across the board. Maybe some buyers, maybe some sellers, maybe a whole lot of nothing, and just go sideways up to 2 o'clock. And then when Neil, Sean, Brandon start talking, maybe we start really ripping around then. So a lot of question marks over here still going on. Oil creeping back up. Looks like crude oil is actually moving north here. Hit the like. Thank you. Thank you. Kaiman Fogel, thank you. I hope I'm saying that right. I love learning pronunciation of new words and new names in general. So I hope I'm saying that right. Kaiman Fogel, thank you for telling our viewers to do the only thing we want you guys to do at the end of the day is smash that like button. Let's see what the like count is right now. 853 only. Let's get it up to 1,000 before Miss V gets here. Come on, let's smash that to 1,000, baby. I saw the video yesterday. Very sad. What video? Are you talking about something else? Can you explain the VIX candles that just happened? I can't pull up the VIX on our platform, so I cannot. What's up with oil? Is crude oil going back up? I'm going to be delayed. Yo, Brandon, are you here? He's not. He has entitlements for crude and I don't, so that's because I'm just cheap. I don't want to pay for something I'm not going to trade. That's why I don't pay for shorts. So for crude oil, I'm on delayed data. It says 110, so I don't know if it's really going back up or not. It did go to 103 and made a nice rebound to 110, obviously, and is now near 110. I'm guessing. First all-electric passenger aircraft, the Alice, developed by the Israeli company Aviation. That's a weird way to spell aviation. What the heck, Israel? Went through engine testing January 2022 at Arlington Municipal Airport, north of Seattle. Thank you. I'll actually put it down in my notes. The Alice. I'll look into it. Why do you not trade the VIX on TV, Prad? We don't have the VIX on our platform. Trader Prad, use the link for the real-time data link. Where's this link? Let me see this link. Link. Where is it? I can't find it. Fogel. It's probably gone by now, my friend. Oh well. I tried to go up there. What do you think about the Bitcoin move? I love the Bitcoin move. Every time Bitcoin drops, I have a little mini heart attack, but then also I don't really care because I'm ready to lose every single dollar I have invested in Bitcoin. So this is your daily dose of taco eater. That's jokes. Daily dose of what's that thing? This is your daily dose of internet. Hello everyone. This is your daily dose of internet. But yeah, I lost my train of thought now. Darn it. Oh yeah. Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. It is, I think it's gonna be the coin of the future without a doubt. And if it's not, then I just take the L and I move on. To pretend that blah 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 blah. I saw Russia and I'm moving on from that. Love it, Bradley. Yes, your daily dose of internet. Hey guys, where I make few bucks on. A few bucks can be made on anywhere on the market. You just got to find the right opportunities to trade. Right now, market's kind of waiting for volume to pick up. Obviously, lunchtime has come to a close. And I know that because Sean has come back in his seats and I hear keys being clicked. So trades are being made. Orders are being sent out. Executions are taking place. So if Big Boy Sean's back in his chair, that only means the hedge funds and other traders should be back to their chairs soon and get ready to move some shares around. We're seeing Nasdaq and Nasdaq and the S&P 500 both creating up candles at the moment, getting ready to go north one more time. So let's see the markets show us some money. How am I losing on this stock today? What? Oh well. 98, 99, of course. Do you think 42K will hold for Bitcoin? Do I think 42K will hold for Bitcoin? Honestly, that's such a gamble of a question if you ask me. Look at this range we're in, obviously. Well, we could look for supports in front of 40K. We could look for resistance in front of 44 or 45K. We could also look for supports around these lows around 36 or 34,000. So, a lot of levels on either side, to the downside and for the upside. So, at the end of the day, just draw a consolidation box all the way up to here. As long as Bitcoin is in this range, I really don't care, right? If it's above this range, I'll think about averaging into a winner. If it's below this range, I'll think about averaging, I will average into a loser. So this range that we're in at the moment, kind of resident sleeper, very boring. Yeah, we're having some wild moves in these ranges where one day it's above 40K to 44, one day it's below 40K to 36. A lot of question marks coming into everyone's space over there, right? So as long as we're stuck in this, I don't really care about what's going on. Brian James, now that's a statement that I really believe in. Facebook turning into MySpace really quick. Indeed, without a doubt. And that's why they're having to change their company branding from Facebook into Metaverse, dive more into the Metaverse aspect into business, Oculus and everything, because, man, social media is not a viable product. I'm sorry. That's not a viable product. Yeah, they made tons of money stealing data and selling data. It's not going to continue like that way in the future. They got to figure something out. Hopefully, Oculus and Metaverse is the big winner for them. I'm just waiting for the day when they turn Facebook into Meta, the ticker, and then separate Facebook from that ticker. Like I want I want Facebook completely separate from Metaverse, completely separate. I don't want the two things to be tied on the stock market. That day, then I'll invest in them. Without that, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go invest on Metaverse. Market aggressive to the downside at 1:33 p.m. Wow, that's a really timed a guess over there. So we'll see if that ends up being accurate. If you're not, you're getting a 300-second ban. If you're wrong on that prediction, 300-second ban. Not a viable product. What are you smoking? I mean, go look at it themselves. Are they really making money? What happened with their earnings report? Like, social media is not a viable product. They made money by actually selling data and having ad space on there, and now they're getting like cracked on their back for data. Apple is fighting them and actually helping people by protecting data, by not letting people steal data. Apple's advocating for that side. Google's also thinking about doing something very similar. So Facebook is for sure turning into MySpace. Look at what happened to MySpace. Look at what happened to AOL. Look at what happened to MSN Messenger. Facebook's easily going into the same garbage bin that they all were in. YouTube also selling data though. YouTube's like Google. Google's been known for doing that along with Facebook, but Google's not only money source of revenue is not data, right? You go on YouTube and you spend hours on YouTube every day. How many hours are you spending on Facebook on a day? How many hours of advertisements does YouTube sell compared to Facebook? How many hours of active users does YouTube have compared to Facebook? How many phones does Google sell compared to Facebook? How many AdSense numbers does Google have compared to Facebook? Do not compare Google and Facebook ever again. Ever again. Never again.
This is actually scary, when you talk about something, when you go on Instagram and exactly what you were talking about, they give you advertisement for that. You're like, what?
It's what do they call it? There's a word for it. It's called personalized advertising. What you can do is go into your phone and turn on a setting or turn it off where you don't get personalized ads. And Google also has a setting where you can clear that data. So every time I get freaked out, I go into my Google settings and I clear my personalized ad data, and then everything refreshes. But obviously, they're listening to you every second of the day. The activation voice is ready, right? So they're listening to you. As soon as I talk about dog treats, I promise you when I'm scrolling on Instagram today, I'll find dog stuff on my phone. That's just how it goes. Right. So that's the normal fact of where we are in life in terms of technology.
Arul Suriana, hi Miss V, I love you back.
Arun?
Ariel Suriana.
I heard Arun and I heard his last name too. Yeah. I went big on Google on the dip going into the split. YT is the future for at least next 5 years. Older people are finding out now that they can watch and learn everything on YouTube. 100%. You can watch like full out TV shows on YouTube. It's a complete different beast. People who think YouTube and Facebook and Google are the same thing, or Facebook and any of the other tech stocks are the same thing, that's a big question mark in my book. Prad, have you played Apex? Yes, the game sucks. Apple and always streaming into your server 24/7. I mean, we work for YouTube right now, man. I mean, we don't work for YouTube, but we are working with YouTube right now, right? You guys are on YouTube right now. We used to stream on Facebook. You know how many viewers we used to get on Facebook stream?
50?
3 or 4. Miss V used to moderate that viewers. 50?
Oh my god, around that. What a fun time was that.
And no, you know why we shut it down? Because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do you play Fortnite? I used to. The game's kind of dead for me though. Too much going on in that game for me to focus.
Brad Sean actually brought DraftKings on the chat, and he says he likes DraftKings short at these levels.
DraftKings short at this level? What? I put DraftKings and I got NCLH after pulling up DraftKings. That was weird. So DraftKings, we love DraftKings. We love DraftKings. At the end of the day, DraftKings over here up 3%, but still struggling. I don't care if it's up 3%. I don't care if it's up 5%, 10%. We need it back above $20. We need it in those good levels for the stock. Until we do that, it's gonna be still very sad point for DraftKings. I think Sean said this is a good level to short it. So the $18 level. Look at that barrier that we're seeing. It's really struggling to get above 18, even when the market's actually going higher. So if we don't really get past 18 when the market's trying to go higher and higher, that's struggle mode for the stock. Where we're going to Trader TV Arun is a catch. Live stream the wedding on Market Movers. Wait, Arun's wedding? When is Arun getting married? I forgot.
I believe Arun already
Is married.
Married.
Yeah.
But we're just kidding that you thought it's Arun saying that he loves me, and it's like our wedding here at Market Movers, and I said that would be a wedding of a decade.
I guess if Arun wasn't married.
Right.
But yeah, I get what you're saying now. Leisure Suit Larry for 1993 IBM desktop. Now there's a great game. Anyone remember that one? No, not at all. 1993 is 1 full year before I was born. A full year before I was born. Yeah, Google will go to 200 after split. I think that's the idea overall for the Google split, right? It's buy it now, watch it go to a lower price point, and then watch it rip from that lower price point, because who would not want to be invested in Google at those prices, right? Who would not want to be invested in Google at those prices? Oxy, can you take a look at it? I have puts. Is Oxy once again moving north or not? Let's go take a look at it. Oxy, 80 million shares now on Oxy. It's still up 3%. You know, it was down at one point, but Oxy ripped beautifully to the north side overall when oil stocks were going up, I believe, and now just stuck in yesterday's range over here near the yesterday's high, $56, showing some support for Oxy, and might just give it a chance to go above 59 for another retest if oil is actually ripping north. As we mentioned, obviously I don't have the package for live data on oil, so I can't tell you what the current price is for these guys. Crude oil currently trading at still at 115, but looks like it wants to go back to this 116 levels. People want crude to go back up, obviously. Where we at? 123. Ooh wee. NQ setting up for a short question mark. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know if it's setting up for a short yet. It could set up for a short, but it could really rip past north. Market just playing around in the high day ranges. So I'm just waiting for some confirmation to the downside or some confirmation of the upside. At 8, play violent games because girls were yucky. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Are you in any trades right now? Yes, I am. What's the best nickel to buy? You want to go to you? Let's go to Sean.
Yo, what's up? Okay, so I've been putting in the chat here a little bit about DraftKings, and look, it's only up 3%. The market's up 3.5%. DraftKings should be up way more than this. Look at other names, you know, high value names, high valuation names, I should say. I always say that. Like look at Palantir, right, up 8% or whatever it was up, 7.5%. You know, there's a lot of names here that are rocking today. UiPath is another one. Even Roblox up 8%. PaySafe up 12%. Like just looking around, Nvidia. I mean, I know these are all different, but look at DraftKings. DraftKings seems to be the laggard here, so we're going to short it. You know, it's into here. It's into this 1805. Forget about all this nonsense in the morning. It was trying to figure itself out, but we're going to go short right now. DraftKings off. We've done it twice and got out. I'm holding 90%. Like I really feel like this could fall. I don't know where I was here. I should have been bidding some 77s, but I feel like DraftKings fades out here. We were down yesterday to 1738. I don't see why we can't hit that again on the 20-minute chart. The trend is definitely down. It's not absorbing any of this NASDAQ windfall here today. So I don't know. I'm short DraftKings. The chart looks nasty, obviously, and this is just a day trade. Nothing about the stock. I think it's actually probably getting close to fair value down here near this 17 level. I mean, you know, and I said this on the show the other day, Prad, and I don't know what you think about it, but like I think if you look back, a lot of these stocks, and I think this is all similar to this day here. This is February 22nd, and then these January bottoms right here as well, January 24th. So February 22nd and January 24th, I almost feel like you could YOLO these stocks against these bottoms, right? And so that's really where I think the trade could come from now, is taking a risk. Like this DraftKings bottom is 16, so you can give a shot here where you go, hey, maybe it's $2 against me and I get out, but the upside, like DraftKings was just at 23. So that's $5 upside. If we get the good news, like I think is coming next week, then I think you got 20. Think about what could happen next week. You could get a ceasefire or something like that between Russia and Ukraine. You already see oil down 12% here today. You know, the NASDAQ's been beat down. You're going to possibly get some relief. I feel like Jay Powell is going to come and save the day. So I don't know. I'm excited for these names, but for right now, my idea, I'm long SoFi, first of all. I mean, here's the SoFi long. Look at it. Look at SoFi today. This could be our trade of the day, too. Look, long, boom, boom, boom. All longs and all outs, and we're long again. I'm holding out right now because I don't want to go in 4 times at the same price, but it's been working out. It's just small little dime pieces here, but SoFi's been working. So SoFi long, DraftKings short, and I'll see everybody in a half hour.
See him in an half an hour. That's right. Closing show will be back at 1:30. Sorry, at 2 p.m. Eastern. What am I saying? It's 1:30 right now. In 30 minutes. That's right. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to grab your popcorn, grab your whatever it is that you enjoy eating while you're watching us, and gear up because markets are gonna probably move into the closing show. They're not really doing a whole lot right now. You know, still stuck in the high day range for ES H22CM. Let me go here real quick. Still stuck in those high day ranges. Not really going past to the north side drastically or to the downside drastically. This is gonna suck. NQ/H22CM. Let's go to NQ. All right, so NQ also moving up north, now up 3.5% still, but I'm trying to see what the high day is. High day is 17,349, so let's just say 13,750, and now we're gonna see 13,750 get taken out to the high side. Up in here, up in here.
Tease trade, Valeriia and Prad, your show gets better every day. Thank you so much, Tease guys, and it's all with your help. And while we're here, if you also think so that we're better when we used to be, make sure you like this video. We need just 90 more likes to get that 1K likes. So team, bring the likes up.
Woo, 1K almost. How many more?
90.
Ooh, not bad. We actually are doing way better than the past few days here. Not bad at all. Hey, Brett, thank you for always answering on my question and more on crypto, but thanks a lot. No problem. Let Prad know if he shakes it more than twice, he's playing with it. Wow, dude. Come on, man. Sometimes you have to shake it more than twice. You can't help it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
But yeah, sometimes you have to. You can't help it, you know? You're not really playing with yourself. You're just trying to be safe. You don't want no droplets, you know? What do you think about Shop long term? Shopify has been getting absolutely slaughterfest. What's that? By 21 Savage, Slaughter Gang. Yeah, Slaughter Gang. Absolutely Slaughter Gang done to the downside and get beat up every single way. I know Neil was talking about that $500 level coming into play. If the market was red, I think we would have seen the $500 level actually getting taken out. But obviously, market being green, Shopify going up into the close yesterday. So now, after going up into the close yesterday, we're also seeing Shopify. This is actually on the New York. I'll show you what happened on the TSX for Shopify because that's where I traded it. It went up into the close after having a bottom of 660, and then obviously look at the move today all the way up to 740, which translates to 540, I believe, on the USD. So USD, sorry, 570 on the USD. Where we're going to. Hey, Prad, what are your thoughts on OCGN? Dude, show gets worse by the day. Oh.
No.
Bang.
Don't say that.
It's okay. We just banned the bullies, Miss B. We just banned the bullies without a problem. DraftKings popping right now. We'll go away from Shopify in a second. So obviously Shopify has a barrier near 575, 576, and we would like for it to go higher than that. And we'll see if we actually manage to with the strong move that we have in the market overall. I imagine Sean is reloading DraftKings. Let's go quickly look at DraftKings. Tiny pop. I wouldn't even say, oh, maybe a little bit of a pop. It did break $18, but the market didn't really take out the highs there. Market still at 42.90. What am I looking at? 42.84 and 13.731. So this could just be a weak break of $18. It could be shorts getting stopped out on the break of this, and now maybe we come back to the downside. But also what I do notice is VWAP is pretty close, very sideways consolidation near VWAP for the whole day. So we'll see if the market pushing down can take DraftKings along with it. Market will drop now. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm looking at the NASDAQ. Let me show you NQH22CM. I'm looking at the NASDAQ and it's double topping near 13,750. It could just give us a short trade. Why don't I just get that fill? What? Whatever. Okay, so market obviously trying to go down here. I think, yeah, ES is coming off. Now NQ should be coming off very soon. So that should take AMD back again below 110.50 and probably to 110 again. 1 minute candles look good on DraftKings. Okay, FOMC data tomorrow, correct? No, it should be next Wednesday. FOMC is next Wednesday, correct? Next Wednesday, yeah.
We can take a quick look at currencies. So, guys, US dollar fell today a little bit, down more than 1%. Russian ruble is still under the pressure, but it's trying a little bit, and now down 6.89% on this day. Euro is doing better. Euro is actually up 1.63%, and pound up 0.58%, while Bitcoin and Ethereum are having a great day. Bitcoin is back above 42,000, and Ethereum is 2,700 right now, up 6.40%.
6.40%, and that's the move in the market that we're talking about. I should have just taken that short instead of being a little chicken. Little chicken. Anyways, market's now getting ready to go to the downside. Let's see how low can we go. Do we find support at 13,700 on NASDAQ, or go back to 13,650 areas and just find support over there, not allowing the market to really drop too far to the downside? You know, that's what I'm thinking over here. The best trader, baby, you know it. That's Loan. Loan's the man. I'm projecting 8.7% inflation. Sheesh. If that's the number that we see, we might just poop ourselves to the downside tomorrow. Prad, how do you handle cold streaks with trading? Just don't trade. Just don't trade. Nothing wrong with not trading. If you're also in a cold streak where you're taking losses, just size down. Bring back your size drastically. Size down big time. Look for the banking wins. Bank small wins every day to the point where you can really get up there once again. That's the way I would look at it. No, I wasn't saying that about myself. Oh, you were talking about somebody else. Never mind. Haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate. I like that. I love that. USWS midday offering. What a joke. Yeah, let's go to Neil.
I just, am I on actually? There we go.
You're on.
Yeah, I love that question. Someone was asking, like, what do you do when you get in like a bad streak? Like, how do you handle it? The one thing we always try to tell traders is go back to the basics. So, like, if you should be recording your results. You should have an idea. What are the strategies I trade? What are the sectors I trade? What are the times of day? And then whatever is the most profitable or whatever you're most comfortable with, jump towards that. Like, scale back. Maybe it's going to one trade a day. Maybe it's looking for one particular setup. So an example of that might be, if you like, I like pop and fade trades. So like identifying something that's overextended, gapped up, pop at 9:30. Maybe you only look for that when you go into a bad slump. You've heard Sean and I talk about the last few months. Breakouts haven't been as good as they were last year, function of the market. So maybe you go back to something that was a little bit more consistent on a higher level time frame, and not just what was working in the last 3 to 4 months. And you're absolutely right. Like, sometimes it can mean sitting back and not trading at all. I find that can be a little bit extreme. So going back to what that basic is for you. And certainly if you find yourself trading 4 or 5 like we do, like 4 or 5 symbols at the same time, an easy thing to do is drop that back a little bit. I've found that what has worked a lot the last couple of weeks as the market's been shifting on us has been identifying early on in that first 15 or 20 minutes of the market when things have been hectic and quite frankly different at 9:30. Just get out of what's not working. Forget about that read. And then wait till things shake themselves out a little bit. And then you should have a good read on a few stocks or a few setups. Hold on to your winners, refresh the levels you like. And the things that aren't making any sense, just get away from them. Like if we can, I don't know if we can come to my, my chart. Like I like CVX for sure. I thought oil was coming down today, but it wasn't making sense to me. Like the short was initially good. We were able to get some out there. And then we start spiking to the upside when crude oil is not really going anywhere. And the second that happened, it's just, okay, walk away from it. I could have gone back to what was working, and this is what I should have done, actually, now I'm talking about this. What was working for me was shorting those even dollar levels, the 5, the 150s, the 155s, the 160 levels, and then playing those big levels off of the oil futures. And if I had gone back to those basics, now even just looking at this chart, where did it stop? 170 works, 170 over and over again worked. And that's what I was doing best the last couple of days when you were getting to those very, very key 165 levels, your 160s, your 150s, and then looking for those very, very specific terms, good risk to reward. Go back to the basics. What is the most simple thing that works for you? And the other part about it is the more simple the strategy, the more comfortable you are with it, the more likely you're to be disciplined with your entries and exits because it is that simple strategy. It's that thing that you do the best. So it got long-winded there, my apologies, but that's my advice for when you get in a slump.
Yeah, great advice. Actually, something that I was incorporating last month. If you guys remember, January was kind of a rough month for me, but last month, as soon as I realized, most of my setups that I was used to was not working, immediately scaled down on those setups. Find out what setups were working, scale up on those setups. So I went back to the basic. Neil, Sean, Greg, they all taught me how to really smash the buyout setups over here. So I immediately went back to those setups and I started racking those paychecks again, right? So it's all about knowing what works for you, knowing what works in the current market environment. The market environment changes all the time. So breakouts, someone asked the question, what is a good go-to strategy for someone starting to learn how to trade? Breakouts are some of the easiest trading setups. Opening range breakout setup or the opening range 5-minute, opening range 15-minute. There's not much structure in that setup. There's not much added skills you need to take that setup. All you need to do is take the breakout of the opening range 5-minute or the opening range 15-minute, and if it comes back through your entry, just take that loss, and every time it goes through the 15-minute or the 5-minute range break, you just get back in every time until it starts working out for you. And if you do it right, it will end up being you end up eating a lot on the fees, but if you're picking your stocks right, if you're doing it right, it'll end up working out that way. So finding out what strategy works for you, applying your money where that strategy is, and for someone who's answering that question, what is a good go-to beginner strategy? Look up opening range breakouts. Even though, as Neil just mentioned, breakout strategies are really bad in the current market. No breakouts are really working.
That's great, and I just want to add on this.
Who's the cutie?
This one?
This is a cutie on the right side.
Oh, don't worry about it. My God. So guys, I would recommend you to explore our channel. We have a lot of educational videos. We post them every weekend. So you simply post on the search strategy, and here are plenty of strategies depending on what's happening on the markets. And for example, halting trading strategy, gap trading strategy. We have even playlists with different strategies, break and retest, 3 insanely simple pullback strategies, winning strategies, and so on and so forth. So please, it's absolutely for free and so helpful. Watch those videos, explore our channel. We have videos about indicators, about many more stuff, and make sure you follow our channel. You're a subscriber. You see subscribe button should be gray on your side, and hit that bell. when you cursor on it, it says notifications. So whenever we post something, you will receive notifications. We have new content and you do not miss anything. By the way, we need 20 more likes to 1K.
Can we see it?
The girl?
Yeah.
We can. So basically, there is like a marriage
I wanna see who it
competition
is.
on the
Okay,
chat,
okay.
and I said that I'm gonna be the next bachelor.
Okay.
And someone on the chat says that I will be next Anfisa. So I googled who Anfisa is,
Yeah.
and I believe she was participating
On a
in
90
90 Day
Fiancé?
Fiancé.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not creeping.
I don't know who that is then, yeah. I thought it was some famous actor, but no, never mind. I've never seen those 90 Day Fiancé shows. I'm not really into reality show, obviously, but
I just saw it so funny.
it
I
is?
love it, yeah.
Like, do they even stay together after 90 days?
It depends.
Has anyone stayed together after 90 days?
I just was seeing like memes on
Yeah.
Instagram when they cut out funny parts. My favorite couple is the girl from Taiwan, I believe.
Okay.
And the guy, I believe he was from USA, and was so fun.
Yeah, I don't know how people even sign up for that. That TV, I don't even know how you watch that, Miss V. Like,
I
not
love it.
that, but any reality.
I love reality. It's so fun.
My mom loves it too.
Yeah?
I go downstairs and I watch my mom watching like almost every single country's Big Brother. Like she's now watching like Australian Big Brother or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, why
Would you go to reality to participate?
would I participate in a reality
Yeah.
show? No, I don't. I get so angry at people that I would just
Yeah.
fight people.
I see. You know what type of realities I like? When like we were X Factor or something like this.
X Factor, I'll do
when you
that.
do stuff like this,
Yeah.
this is fun. Or like on the
Challenges,
islands,
yeah.
challenges.
Yeah.
Yes, that I
But
would
like
love to
living in
do.
a house with like 5
No.
other guys and girls and like a
No.
relationship and all
Or
this.
fight for a man.
Nah, I'm
like-
okay on all
Yeah,
that. I
that's
can't do
right.
that. Why are you watching? Why are you watching your mom watching lady stuff? Because I go downstairs to grab food and play with my dog. Okay, what am I not supposed to eat food and play with my dog? Are you kidding me? What am I not supposed to do anything in the house now that my mom's watching reality shows in the living room? Come on, dude. Come on.
Brad, so CCL actually says you guys are on a reality show right
In a
now
way,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
In a way, without a doubt, the best reality trading show
That's
on
right.
earth. Miss
Drama
G-
in here, laughs in here, like laughing laughs.
Valeriia
Money.
watch Arcade. Nah, I don't think she'll watch Arcade. I don't think she would even understand it. She doesn't play the game.
No, like keeping up with the Kardashians, I like.
Yeah, have you played League of Legends before?
No, never.
Yeah, that she wouldn't even understand it. There's no point in making her watch Arcane, dude. Too hot to handle. That's right. I'm too sexy for this show. Too sexy for that show. Miss V, nice LV earring. Ooh,
Thank
somebody
you,
notices.
guys. Thank you. And C4 Cam is also asking if it's my initials. It is very close, but it says like LV. Love V.
Love V. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about it. It's not Louis Vuitton. It's Love Valeriia earrings, baby.
That's right.
That's what I'm gonna think about every time I buy a Louis Vuitton item
Yeah.
now. That's Love Valeriia belt. That's a Love
Aw.
Valeriia duffel bag. That's a Love Valeriia Gucci shirt. Not Gucci, Louis shirt.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I have one too. I have my brand too. It's called Prada.
Prada. I know,
Hey, we're
right.
both branded up, baby.
Let's go.
But this is the brand show. Awesome. How do you say I love you in Russia? I know this. Я тебя люблю.
Я тебя люблю.
That's
you
right.
said it perfectly right.
I see Prad rocking Cartier shades soon. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe if I'm rich enough. I'm pretty stingy with my money. I only spend my money where I think it's worth, and that happens to be dank funds. Devil wears Prada. You know it, baby. Yee. Any reason for the drop? Yeah, market is coming off right now. Obviously, you guys see NASDAQ, and I'll show you what ES is looking like. ES H22. I'm typing in the chat. God damn it. ES/H22, not J22. ES/H22. This keyboard kind of messing with me over here. Okay, so ES/H22 also coming to the downside, getting ready to test the lower. Oh my God! Now I have to wait 18 minutes for this. 18 seconds, sorry. So yeah, it's coming down, getting ready to test the lower end of the trend line. Should be around what 42.70, 42.71 or so. Let's just round it down to 42.70, nice and easy. If we break this lower trend line, then I think we're really screaming timber on the market. So until that lower trend line breaks, I don't think we have to worry too much. And let me just pull up NASDAQ here so I could throw some trend lines on here. Bang. And we'll throw one this way. Bang. So until that lower trend line breaks, I'm not really, screaming that the market's crushing to the downside. I feel like Prad could be on the circle. I don't even know what that is, dude. SMFL. Let's go check out SMFL. Wow, SMFL. Speak about lunchtime volume coming in, man. The stock did nothing all day, absolutely nothing all day, and then the lunchtime volume coming in, pushing the stock 42% up, going from 80 cents to $1.18 right now. Looks like this was a recent IPO also. Let me quickly go check that out. SMFL. What is this? Smart for Life? I've heard these guys before. Where have I heard these? What do these guys do? Health technology, Smart for Life. I've heard about these guys before.
16th February 2022 IPO.
Yeah, not too long ago. But what do they do? Pharmaceuticals, other... why do this sound so familiar? Anyways,
it's formerly Bonsane Group.
I think I've seen these brands for sure. For sure seen them. And health food, sure, exactly, sure. If you guys remember what happened to Sweet Greens, man. Sweet Green was a health food stock, IPO'd at a crazy price and cracked all the way to the downside like it should. So SMFL IPO'd recently. They sell healthy food, said Neil. And that's why I think it kind of, rings in my head a little bit, but not really rings in my head because obviously healthy food, Prad, come on.
Guess what?
What?
1K live.
No more shimmy. We just do random stuff now.
Just jumping.
Just random stuff now.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it so much. Oh my God, I feel bad right now. My organs inside, like, what's going on?
They shifted.
Thank you, team. We appreciate your support so much, and please, lads, keep getting that 1K every day.
1K every day, and we have been for the past 4 or 5 months now on a roll, chat. You guys are on a roll. I do see some levels over here, that 120 that we're currently at, this 127 high, even this high over here at let's just say nice and easy 140, right? So I think the stock could move up to 140, but there are some barriers at 120, 127, and 137, I think. Where is it? 134. Some barriers on the way up that could act as a resistance, especially with how volume is already going to the downside a little bit. Actually, it went lower, but also it's increasing now. So let's see if we can keep on ramping up. What is the float on this one? SMFL. 8 million shares float for SMFL. And why does it say biosciences? What? Oh, medicinal and botanical manufacturing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Like medicinal and botanical manufacturing. Okay, get out of here with that. Get out of here. AMD going down. I guess the market is breaking that trend line that I was talking about. That 42.70 finally cracking to the downside a little bit. We're at the 100 period EMA on the 3 minute, and NASDAQ is also getting ready to crack below that trend line. Let's see if we can find support at the 100 period EMA on both of them, which would be good. So this is actually the downside in the market that people were looking for. I think someone predicted it would happen at 130, and I guess you're not wrong because it started happening at why did it say 12:30? No, 1:30, because the CM markets are behind by 1 full hour.
Also,
Chicago time.
For the guy who was saying me on the chat, Miss V, go short on QQQ, you won't regret. Here we go.
Where we're going to AMD support 109.50. AMD support 109.50. I could see that coming into play. I thought they said my name, but they didn't. Yeah, I could see that coming into play right here. This consolidation also would be a double bottom in front of 109.50. So for sure, you could think about going along over there for AMD. Going back to flat, still a long way to go back to flat, you maniacs. Stop making the market go back to red. Listen, even a bear like me doesn't want the market red 3 days in a row. I don't know why you guys want it red 3 days in a row. Let's have some a normality, a normalia in the market, and you know, go back up a little bit, man. Come on, stop pushing the market to the downside, you bears. Go hibernate a little bit. You bears waking up out of hibernation so much earlier. Come on. My market drop prediction you agree with seems valid so far. You said 137. It happens at 150. So, but I'll give it to you, though. I'll give it to you. Don't worry. More volatility equals more opportunities. Exactly. Well, not more opportunities. It means more ranges to trade in. So the higher the volatility, you want to take lower share sizes and give stocks a bigger room to play in. So with lower volatility, you could keep your stops tight, and your ranges that the stocks move in are also going to be kind of tight. But with higher volatility, you want to give your stops a little bit more room for the direction that you're trading in. Otherwise, you'll get stopped out and you'll complain about, oh, the stop hunters came for me. Oh, I got stopped out. Oh, this, oh, that. All those are excuses. All you need to do is figure out the market environment and trade it properly in that current environment. I think Disney is overpriced, but that was a good time to buy. I don't think Disney is overpriced. Let's go check what Disney is currently compared to the COVID time. We're in, what is that, May 2020? Where's May 2020? March. Yeah, let's go March 2020. So, you know, we're still above March 2020 levels. We're kind of in January or May 2020, May 2019 levels, actually. So, I don't know. I wouldn't consider this overpriced at all for Disney. You know, Disney owns a lot of stuff, man. They own GoPro. They own the Marvel Universal Studios. They own ESPN. They own National Geography. They're also trying to introduce a new package tier for Disney Plus, a cheaper package tier. So I don't know. I think Disney is such a beautiful company, even though I don't really have a Disney memory in my life. I grew up on Cartoon Network. I grew up on what's that thing called? YTV. So Disney wasn't really in my life as much as it would have been for kids these days, but still a beautiful company overall. Disney sorry, Miss V?
The last movie by cartoon by them I watched was Encanto.
I was gonna watch that. I watched it like 10 minutes and I passed out.
Yeah, okay.
I passed out during the song, so I can't blame the songs. I mean, it's a musical movie, or you know.
Oh, we don't talk about Bruno from this one, right?
Wait. Oh no, it is the Bruno one. It is Bruno one. Yeah, it's a musical one. But it was good. Like maybe if you have kids, it's for sure watchable.
I was watching alone.
Yeah?
So tense. Like, what's gonna happen?
Oh man.
I like cartoons.
The last musical movie I saw was, I think, High School Musical.
Have you watched La La Land?
No.
High School Musical
High
is
School
the best.
Musical back in the day with Zac Efron.
God.
Yeah.
They are the best.
La La Land was with Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I have not seen that one.
I haven't seen two.
I have not.
Mamma Mia
I have
is
not seen that
also a
one.
great musical. They sing ABBA songs in there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, then maybe something to watch for now. I've
Yes.
not seen that one. Yeah, I think it has to be the Zac Efron movies. My last High School Musical. Yeah.
Would you watch now?
Would I watch High School Musical? Nah.
Just for laugh?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, maybe if I have like a girl to watch it with, you know, cuddle with, yeah. But like by myself,
You
nah.
have a dog.
My dog's not watching High School Musical with me.
Okay.
He's too busy watching reality TVs with my mom.
I
Okay.
see. Nice choice.
The musical is West Side Story. Oh, I'm not. Nah. I don't really do musicals anymore, man. I'm all about. The recent movie I actually watched yesterday was 7 Years in Tibet. That was a good movie. 7 Years in Tibet was a great movie. And now I'm gonna watch. What was it? Now I'm gonna watch Ray by. I downloaded it. Who's in there? Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna watch Ray by Jamie Foxx on the way home tonight.
Arcane on Netflix. Top Console Wars recommending me I will watch that. My friends talk.
RK?
Arcane.
Arcane. No, you're not gonna understand it.
Yeah?
It's about a video game.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, it's a good show. You will understand it. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
But
got
it's very video game based.
I see.
So if you like League of Legends, then maybe I would suggest it. If you don't like League of Legends, I wouldn't suggest it to anybody. But it's pretty good.
League of Legends.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. I like it. Disney Parks, UFC. Wait, UFC is Disney? Wait, that's ESPN. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Hulu, Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, Nat Geo, GoPro. It just goes on for days and days and days. Again, it's not about League of Legends. Yes, it is. It's League of Legends. What are you talking about? It's all about League of Legends. You won't understand it. No, it's not intentional. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just trying to say it's very video game based. And if she hasn't played that game, obviously there's no point in watching
Yeah,
it.
International Women's Day is over, so
Go back to
yeah,
Haiti.
go back to kitchen.
Yeah, she will understand it. Has a plot. No, that's why I corrected myself right after that. I'm like, you will understand it, but I don't think there's a point in if non-League of Legends people watching it. That's it. What happened to the money that is lost on a trade? What happens to the money that is lost? The other person on the trade wins it. So it's a zero-sum game. There always is a winner and a loser. So if you do win, you're taking money from someone else. And if you do lose, you're giving that money to someone else. Now that someone else could be an algorithm. It could be a JP Morgan algorithm. It could be Sean. It could be Valeriia. It could be Luca. It's not me, that's for sure. But if you're losing, it's probably these guys taking your money.
It's probably not Valeriia because she's on TMS.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. But Valeriia is stealing someone else's TMS money
That's
for sure.
true. Do we have someone here on TMS?
Oh yeah, we have like 4 or 5 traders on TMS right now.
Oh, guys.
Yeah. So you're stealing someone's
That's
TMS
true.
money. Negative sum game with commissions and fees to the broker and exchanges. That's right. That's right. It's worth watching the animation. Yeah, I loved Arcane. I can't wait for season 2. I'm actually thinking about another one, but who cares? We'll move on from that one. DRCT up 140%. IMPP heading back up. Shorts have covered 400% borrow fees. Shorts haven't covered, sorry. DRCT. So Neil said someone's spoofing the stock right now at 285, at 290. Let's go check out the spoofing going on DRCT on NASDAQ. 75 million shares traded so far, up 145%. Are they spoofing the bid? The bid. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go look down then. So they're spoofing the bid. They're trying to prop up the stock up. And a spoof is basically when they post this level on the bids to show like, oh, we want to take this level, but they don't actually mean to take that level. So that's the illegal mechanic on the market. You can't do that. And if you get caught, you could go to jail for that. So don't do that. And if you are doing that, don't get caught, I guess, right?
There were
but
news earlier in that name.
I think it's oil based, right? Yeah. Where's my? There it is. DRCT on the daily. Direct Digital Holdings. Looks like it IPO'd recently also. IPO'd on February 11th. And the high on the IPO day was $4.35. JK gotta go have fun trades. What? You're not gonna stay for the closing show, Mikey? You gotta stay for the closing show. That way you can at least hit them with the like button. We're gonna go there for in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So stay around for at least 2 to 3 minutes so you can smash the like button for the closing show. And then obviously I understand you're probably time to go, time to take profits, time to go, go watch UFC for you, Mikey, over there. So I understand.
I understand, guys, also that they have to like 3 times per day, guys. I know that might sound like too much. Oh my God, why do I have like 3 times? But please, if you just keep it as a routine, as a tradition, just do it. First thing you do, you open the stream, you like it. It will be very easy, very pleasant, and we'll be very happy. Also, before we are here, someone asked me, Valeriia, can you ask Prad about next Oxy support level? Prad, can I
Oxy
ask you
support.
about Oxy?
Yeah, I've been shaking my head the whole time you were talking. Oxy,
I saw-
OXY support level. Why does my chart look so bad? There it is. Awesome, now it looks better. So Oxy support level would be, I would say 54, 55 maybe. Let's look at how the chart looks at 54, 60. We got this high over here also. Let's see what this high is. 53, consolidating in front of 55.50, and then yeah, it looks like that was this day's low actually, or this day's close. This day's close. So 55.50, and then we got resistance around probably 56.50s over here, and another resistance around $57, $58. So support around 55.50,
Oh, it was
55.30.
XOM.
Oh, XOM.
Not Oxy, sorry.
Okay, no problem. XOM. Quickly, we got the last few seconds left here before we throw you guys onto the closing show. XOM. Let me quickly go look at over here, and I'll wrap it up. XOM. We're pretty much in support areas. I would give all the way from 82 to 81 as a support. Give that whole dollar range as a support for XOM, which also happens to be your energy stock. All right. Thank you for coming by, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to throw you guys to the closing show. Tomorrow, Thursday, same time, same place, 11 o'clock. Miss Lee, what do we say to these beautiful viewers?
Пока-пока.
Paka.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. 2 hours to go in a pretty impressive trading session once again. Here we go, back to the upside in a big way, and it's broad-based, widespread, whatever you want to call it. It's buying, and a lot of it coming through this afternoon. 3.25% back to the upside here for the NASDAQ, leading